Upedo hro niemu inso yebechire ne ye ewase alata samana shower gel semine ya ye friend na azuma bluesi enche about 15 minutes na onipa ye wie enunti eno nso yebechire ne ye ewase washing powder parazone after wash hair shampoo shower gel hair conditioner ointment we numu nyina enche ointment about 10 minutes na onipa ye wie enunti enyuma we numu nyina yebechire ne ye ewo National Theatre on Saturday 13th April enunti yesre obetime do ho ahyemu bi baby wiase boboko no onipa live on one source of income etimi ede ahokyere ba pa de uye bia no uye invest o akwan bi so ede ka ho a ebetimi aboa ama ahokyere no etimi abra sikakra enunti eya won so bra na besuasua bi kai se date no Saturday 13th April and a jumedi bekoso ewo National Theatre of Ghana enunti eyabra na besuasua bi styling gel enso yebekire ne ye ewase setting lotion yebekire se de ye no ewo jumedi ase afei kwane efa so ye fish adwene tilapia eno so uhia space kase bia na wahyase enunti yebekire fish farming ewo program yi ase kwane efa so ye snails enwa eno so uhia space bia asa baby kakra na wona wa feature ho obetimi start snail farming ameno so e the income kakra aba ekwane efa so dia mushrooms eno so ye be kire workshop yi ase eya na ye sheda ene ye kire nyuma bibire a ebetimi ye mfa so amanipa eno nti na mfie bibire ni network for societal transformation eya na bosumi bia yededa krusi ho skills training program no so brabi na ebetimi aboa ebusua pa me pa chaw obetimi assign so afa number ya mede today network for societal transformation abosumi bia ye kire enyuma ewo National Theatre no ye ho asem na wasoguso a otie number no ebiem 0244 474093 0244 474093 0244 474093 program yaseno yebesan akire sede ye install biodigester ejanan ya o flash ya na ashi yebekire sede ye no very simple enya hoden juma onipa bia betimi ayebi amana yeyi enunti eya abra na besuasua bi one source of income etimi ede ahokyere ba besuasua bi na ebetimi aboa fresh yogurt yebekire ne ye meat pie pizza ring donut spring rolls mayonnaise bread ni nyina yebekire ne ye el program yi ase binim se bibi koso wadwunim ubisa ho se yebeda ne esua we nyina adakoro eya na ye sheda ena bosumi bi kire nyuma bebre eniema ye kire no very simple practical training program so practical and real odo ho shemu a ebetimi ayemfa so pa enunti yesre obetimi edo ho ahye dwumadie mu bi on Saturday 13th April ena program yi ebekoso ewo National Theatre ebia na oye housewife abrabi ebia no akọ pension abrabi ebia na sebe wapadwuma che bibinti unye bi ne abrabi ebia na oye adwuma ope business bi akade oye no ho a abrabi na ebetimi ayenhyira pa de amabusua oman enkyirima nyina so ebetwa so abadaache tracking device a ye de track car anasa motorbike eno so ye be kire se de ye install no very simple enunti ayabra workshop yi asibi na be ye moa pa brown sugar so ye be kire se de ye prepare no rubbing alcohol de baba for you see eno so ye be kire ne ye hand sanitizer cereal mix bribiti se Cerelac eno so ye be kire se de ye no pineapple drink millet drink communion wine afi soya kebab eno so ye be kire se de ye no sa ne me nyina ye ne me nipe hia enu ntine ya ne ye hyeda kire enyuma bibria ebetimi ayemfa so ama enipa no tie and dye fertilizer weedicide emotion painter ye di painti dan ho ya and also yɛbɛkyerɛ sɛdeɛ ɛyɛ no ɛwɔ workshop kɛse yi ase on Saturday 13th April ɛwɔ National Theatre. Detol nso yɛbɛkyerɛ na deɛ twa toɔ koraa ɛyɛ stain remover weinom ɛna Awurade adom a on Saturday 13th April yɛkyerɛkyerɛ ne yɛ ɛwɔ National Theatre. Yɛsrɛ ɛyɛ afa ho hyɛ mu bi na ɛbɛtumi ayɛ mmoa paa eviem ɛyɛ network for societal transformation ayɛ twanity a frɛ yɛn next ada bi amote yɛ ho asɛm no yɛ ho asɛm a na ɔso gu so a wotie yi yɛn program a ɛwɔ yɛn nim a yɛbɔ ho dawuro no date no ɛyɛ Saturday 13th April dwumadi kɛseɛ yi ɛbɛkɔ so wɔ National Theatre of Ghana baabi a da bi a yɛhyia mu no ɛhɔ na dwumadi yi ɛbɛkɔ so yɛbɛhyɛ aseɛ anɔpa 8 o'clock ɛyɛ abra na bɛpɛ nimdeɛ yi a yɛde maybe na bɛtumi ayɛ mmoa paa wobɛtumi asan afa number ne biem number no ɛyɛ 0244 474093 0244 474093 0244 474093 na registration nso bibia nsesaye da bia sɛdeɛ registration tie no saa na tie registration for niema yɛbɛkyerɛ ne yɛ nyinaa wɔ program na se on Saturday 13th April no ɛda so ayɛ 300 Ghana cedis 300 Ghana cedis first no a na nke bɛka sɛ 3 million ɛno nkwan ne sekepie wom bibia nka ho biem nanso mepaakyɛw mɛnyɛ mobile money dabi mɛnyɛ mobile money bia hyɛase ne save towards program kɛseɛ yi ɛda ne duru so on Saturday 13th April over program na se wɔ National Theatre now the registration fee of 300 naba abetua ɛwɔ program no ase hɔ a mɛnyɛ mobile money bia na emum yɛ kyerɛkyerɛ nnwuma wi a ɛnsan yɛ ɛrefie nti da bia sɛdeɛ program etie no saa na tie yɛyɛ videos on nneɛma ɛbɛkyerɛ ne nyinaa yɛabobɔ so yi ɛne atwea to pen drive so a yɛbɛkyɛ ɛde ama obia free yɛntɔn ɛyɛ free ne nyinaa hyɛ 300 na ɔba National Theatre on Saturday 13th April a wɔde bɛba no emu yɛsrɛ National Theatre de ɛnyɛ yɛra kwan koraa baabi a obia ɔfo Accra Central car na osi Novotel a ɛwɔ hɔ a obisa abɔfra korɔ bɛkyerɛw osi Tema Station a obia bɛkyerɛw ɛwɔ Children's Park ne nkyɛn hɔ a yɛsrɛ fa ho hyɛ mu bi na bɛyɛ mmoa paa date no ebiem ɛyɛ Saturday 13th April ɛna program kɛseɛ yi ɛbɛkɔ so ɛwɔ National Theatre minim sɛ ɔtaite ho asɛm paa bibi nti ɔma bi da wei deɛ meyi ho mfirim dwumadi a yɛni abrɛ pɛ sɛ yɛkyerɛkyerɛ nnwuma bibire bɛtumi ayɛ mfasoɔ ama nipa a ɛde wɔn ho bɛhyɛm wɔde ho hyɛ mu bi a ɛbɛtumi ayɛ mmoa paa yɛasan so ayɛ ho books a yɛtintim procedures ɛnneɛma ɛbɛkyerɛ ne nyinaa ho procedures number 1 yɛsei number 2 yɛsei ne nyinaa wɔ book ni ma yɛbɛkya ma obi a yɛntɔn ɛno nso yɛ free ɛhyɛ 300 na ɔba wɔde bɛba no emu yɛayɛ ho certificate nso a yɛbɛkyɛ de ama obi a ɛno nso yɛntɔn ɛyɛ free ɛhyɛ 300 na ɔba wɔde bɛba no emu registration fee na na yɛ 300 cedis no bibia nka ho biem nanso mɛnyɛ mobile money bia da ne duru so ɔba program na se ɛwɔ National Theatre now the registration fee of 300 cedis naba abetua ɛwɔ program no ase hɔ a yɛwie nso a yɛbɛkyerɛkyerɛ baabi a ɔmɛba program yi bɛnya raw materials ne nyinaa bi atɔ chemicals gallons containers enyuma yɛbɛkyerɛ ne nyinaa baabi a ɔbɛnya raw materials ne nyinaa bi atɔ nso yɛbɛkyerɛ na anim sɛ program yi ɛmmerɛ wieɛ no ɛde nhyira adwuma mpuntuo bere nipa a ɛde wɔn ho bɛhyɛ mu nyinaa ɛyɛ network for societal transformation ayɛ twanity afrɛ yɛn next yɛ ho asɛm ɛna wasogu so a otie abra me jemi kai sɛ date ya workshop yi ɛba so ne yɛ Saturday 13th April venue ɛyɛ National Theatre of Ghana registration na na 300 bibia nka ho biem nanso mɛnyɛ mobile money oba now the registration fee no aba abetua ɛwɔ program no ase hɔ a kai sɛ time ne yɛ anɔpa 8 o'clock Bomodiana sign for number nibio abra me jemi number near 0244 474093 0244 474093. 0244 474093. Me body chat for 0244 474093. Yebehwe mu nyina manim our National Theatre on Saturday 13th of April. Yadamasepa Eradin Shroud.
Oh, Nana Bobie Ansah on Citizen Show. Stay with Nana Bobie Ansah. All the politics you can know on Accra FM 100.5. Tune to the Citizen Show. Nana Bobie Ansah. Yeah, yeah. I was slowly my way,
What you can say? Kwabena,
0.5 Citizen Show. It's a Thursday afternoon. We are back here to work for God and country as usual. Baby, I will be an Mamma Kwaba. Na mimusa se on to say menim se onyamia dom ho ye mawie yes say no senya go ba tapioca face the work on contain no na ekro. All right, but whatever it is, we got to work, we got to move on, we got to serve our country. So now we are back again here for a conversation. Anytime you better na biano, I am komo, ye baba bedim komo. So we pick views, opinions, and amount for thoughts. Issues nedia, bubruja, pacha. But mame nkasen we. Minim se dampare onko na police service no na ajirega. Dampare onko na police service no ajirega. Or the police service not done celebrity a organization and nchia hunu for so be any so the kind of things going on in Ghana police service no, we just hope and we pray said Dampare and yet the first IGP there will be a rebellion in the police service. Because enyamana kosono and Ghana for taxpayers money. You see, there are certain things we don't take keen interest, like the military. As if say Ghana Armed Forces need to baby and they generate their own money and no, they don't generate their own money. Whatever enjoyment enjoy no sika. The difference between us, on say enipa black and kasani ebe no wajimi by nature. Enipa tuntum ne body ye tuntum. O de ya hwe ye wo before kra mienu de oye kokko no onimunyansa chen de oye tuntum no. Obi bodam kra no oye kokko a ne dam na efe. De oye tuntum no ne dam ne jimi complete. Ade tuntum no untimi hu what is wrong. Onipa bibini wo problem. We are timid. We have become timid. Into a name say I know the taxpayers' money. Ubusa odia fa microphone. She nipa 10 ewo ye lord kwaimu. Na ebusa no Ghana Police Service one say. Obeka just on your farm bay. Ubusa no prison service me dem farm bay. Ubusa no Ghana Armed Force me dem farm bay. So we have managed to separate our institutions from your daily life without knowing say institutions no regulate your daily life. Am I successful? If I can go about my business without any fear, which means I know say there is security. Security, no, they won't compromise on anything. The security, no, it's okay. Personnel, no, they are okay. I need to take interest in Ghana police personnel or more welfare. Because when the Ghana police personnel are okay, they can work to protect me. Any part one year, okay. Because when you have a tyrant IGP, a very reckless one, just as the president, you come across those things. You come across. I mean, when you have a CDS who is reckless, you come across those things. So I beg, we are too timid. We are too timid. We are too timid. Me catch me back. I could say, look, don't be timid. Say, obi the face you now bet me no face you know. Do everything possible to stand on your grounds. Don't let anybody to defeat you. Nyame adomo no kra de o wache me oso wa pa me ba no wa. Timasha se e kire ntakwando. Ene sa ne ma no ohwe ma catch no o hwe na betumi abono bono bubu no dompem bo nipa no ojimi kire na ahwe na betumi abono bono pa ma no honam nya ne ya me yes afutu am de ma me ba no so ojimi kire na betumi abono bubu no next time oshiawa obehwe oyiye because we live in a society omo feel so omo betumi yen no they come at us and they don't relent. You don't have any other option than to fight back. That's all. Yeah, teme dodo. Institutions ni nyina ye dia o. Enyo obi adia. Ye president a we trim say president ndi ni sika na eye friend say projects development. Institutions ni nyina no we trim say president ndi ni sika. That's not the issue. Ye IGP as a IGP no police service ni dia just like what Dampare is doing. Just destroying the institution or say odia mopa monfre eye friend say even former IGP say okroma omochia aye meeting and they know adia Dampare de Ghana police or destroy police service no akọ no dia dane picture twa eno de Pentecost akata nanim na Pentecost for no so no ebinum criminal activities yo mo de. You understand? These are why when you are leading an institution and the police service people, about 80% are not happy. What they are done in media hype. Police IGP, uni media forward there in a year. What's your payo? Uni media forward there you. Just do your work. Do your work. That's all. O say no one day over pension. No, I will say appear to koya IGP. Subain basa. Ada appear to Edo my FM call court. Eya ohunu say we IGP a different. Obetena fia a different. Ono a na be confess niema afo nani so into a jai case naturally die no kwatranse din. Yeah. So enka obuaye no obuaye ye ka judicial system na sem no ena appear to ye IGP no obuaye emia build a strong judicial service a enko metra fie enko media mu complaining about the judiciary. But mudi anybody obedi 6 years be as IGP and now 5 eya na almost say we ase ano no na odi wie ya no awu wo mo agimi say onim say me di wie a metra say the next 10-15 years and I need to lead my life like any other civilian. They don't know. They don't have any clue. Oba say no obi anka bibia enra complaints he said ebeni one police commander back who frame me from Western region and I'm a catcher and say bema say a institution mokwaba obi we komo obi aba the way Adam Paribejan hono I say na no kwame a white tape wa DCOP me ref dey no complain say CID former boss yebua the police for air tata no ni fie no what they say me ref ni din so our police service no mu no and civilians no ye complain say the police hierarchy no use police for onkora the tata nkrofo oh memo ehun oh enenka also interest but what police service no more at that time no when you affected into no one fee o ko trafie na wa wo yonko police CID yɛboa anadwo no the police for nkɔla abɛbo afei deɛ na ɛsɛ wo complaining woyɛ tape now complaining ɔmo agyi meka bibini asɛm a broni wɔnim sɛ adeɛ wei ɛbɛba abɛ affect me ɛne me generation daakye so ɛyɛ institution ɛyɛ sɛ yɛ building yie no yɛn no onyanya position a he doesn't care what happens again wagyi mi sɛ bibini agyi mi sɛ onim sɛ after some time ɛha no nyɛ me trabea it's not my own I will walk away na sɛ mekɔ a what happens to me no ɛnyɛ bright oduro a ɛnyɛ bright oduro mpanimfoɔ oh tape no ha but menya de amɛbɔ ɛnyɛ bright oduro a nti mɛmɛka kyerɛ ni commander no sɛ dampare can do whatever he likes ɔpa ɔnsɛn no ɔpa ɔnyɛ hwɛ wonim sɛ adwuma a ɔmoyɛ no wɔ headquarters no anim nyinaa and go through tender yeah procurement breaches nko a procurement breaches nko a enipa no what the state institution esua politics so he gets some NDC friends kakra just to balance the scale but onim pa sɛ ade a ɔyɛ no ɛnyɛ but onim sɛ yɛwɔ NDC fo no bi a ɔmo adwene no atɔ gotam wagyimi and to him those who he can pick on them, swerve them, let them believe. Dampare cannot steal the election, neither can he let anybody win. Ont me say. Ya tra kroma, ya twaba, ya 2000. Obian one near Denche Rollins. When the people decided in year 2000, say Rollins Ube Kofi, that time now Rollins was 64 battalion. And that time you mentioned 64 battalion. And they said you about to arreg for you. Your boss 64 battalion. Now Omwodin were Africa. The 64 battalion, the brains behind the 64 battalion, the late Kojo Chikatanum, Kojotinum, no, they have gone to war with Jonas Savimbi, Angola war. Kojoti was there in Angola. Dampare we futa onko baby a onko baby a onim hwe ene bra champo we no mu omunim hwe do omunim ma ne kote record no asa tete record no we security we adwuma anya adwuma but even with 64 battalion Rollins no man to me when Ghanaians said look you go what want to me they couldn't do anything 2008 Adena ayi Kandapa interior minister ne dambotwe ni manye omutwa eye box ye print ye omutam print boxes ne de afa eye army helicopter to Kumase omako hwiagu obantima 30,000 omo de kwa ombeka na 30,000 nim 2008 obia MPP for onim say obekwa you can't do Messi Dampare cannot steal an election for anybody and on to me mobia wini onye obia he's just an ordinary person walking around ayatare any 2 min wenya and odi bullying crofo that's all nyansa di nyansa onimbi period so me I told the commander that look so obasa no Ansah Ghana Police Service no ono a ba wo ba trafie obi baba ba ye IGP ayusu ne ma oye no e dia yire no that day me Bobie Ansah me ba traf microphone achi si yar akai no say you okay asema ne e ka kire no today but on for pia to die no entu no hofo former IGP na fe de so tumika ekoko no akọ withdraw asem no efiri ho eye futuo ubetiatie wuntie agyae ma obi anya hu bia ontimi ya hwe amanfo beko omonomo campaign wo campaign beton krofo trim ene abrabo a ekoso ne ye no ne bekere police ni bia ni wa obetimi akọ eye police station and this time around any person obese military atare akọ police station bia say obeye bia no onko fie obewu. For that one, the MPP militants, they should hear it. Omo pa omo nhyɛ nkwalaa sojafoɔ tare te sɛ deɛ ɔmo kɔ tɛkyiman kɔbɔ nipa 6 etuo no sɛ Ghana Police Service ɛhyɛ obiara tare ɛkɔ police station okum nipa baako ɔmo nkorɔfoɔ 10 ɛna ebewu wode ɔbɛhu kwae a Ghanafoɔ de wɔn bɛfa so MPP foɔ bɛfa so wɔ kurom a they will see and this time around nobody will wait. Say police ni kum obi ɛwɔ polling station a amanfo bɛ take amanfo families, people who attack homes ɛbɛgye wɔn nsɛm yɛn nyinaa yɛbɛkɔ akɔto aba no 1-1 pɛpɛɛpɛ yɛbɛkae pɛpɛɛpɛ but deɛ si ɛwɔ tɛkyiman no Ghana for si ɛnsi bio da, it will never happen. And the member obia anya na adwene say that party cannot steal the elections. Neither upon pepra ntimi nya hwee. They can't do anything. They can't do any foco. Omo ntimi nya hwee. Uye military commander gold bar no awaje no ehye ho. Woni unkrofo ne bedi. Mopa mo nche Ghana gold bars nyina amfa. Mopa mo ne Akufo-Addo enche Ghana gold bars nyina amfa. Obi amfa ho. Me say 64 battalion kra no Ghana fo konka wo mo enya fo yafo ayarefo yi enti mo de se ye no nti na ama bra champion nam na nkwase akeka we minister we want investors unim say investors omo no ba bia asomdwe ewo ena omo pe the current state of our economy we are struggling. But Jimmy enti na abrabo foforo no a ohun sika da no a ene na ye ne se wanya sika no a ne ho pre ne saa wo wiase no oso microphone mu a no akeka nkwase asem kekakọ so pombe pra ene dan pare na da da mu kekakọ ai agent Greater Accra ai military commander monkey can't so mo na da monkey can't call. But then it do the ordinary citizens will resist. They will do everything to resist. They will do everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. The ordinary Ghanaian on the street will resist. I don't know say Ghana for 1 year. You brought military people to your friend say, your friend crony say, Ansah, Amo this army police for no, they armed military men. Edom be good chromo. Omo na ma keke sa na omo sai call. You no na just one constituency because no bia ye na dwene say e ha de e petem yam biem. Enti obi abefa strategy. The obey ne police adwuma no onya ne frenchim na ko ofie. At the end of the day you are there for young Ghana for, but what also there you are there for a political party. Ghana for between. right, so thank you so much. Live on Accra 100.5 Citizen Show. Good afternoon. Saliu Yusufu, Oyineba Gold, Anthony Pakalote, Professor Gloria is here. Thank you. Lottie Jones joining on your Facebook page. We are grateful. Adequacy, Emmanuel Fancy, Ken Gbogbo, Laji Jibro from Jata Cement Factory. Adequacy, Emmanuel. Dangway. Marie Nuruddin Muhammad Yakubu Search Center Wiseman Castro Oben George Abetifikwe Hamidi Saka Nana Ojra Baba Sari Sanusi Muhammad Jack Matthew Floss Andy Mullers Justice Samuel Quince here. Hakim Ras Rampa. And I'm going to say, and I say, come on, Sampa, thank you so much. And I say, come on, Benya FM in Elmina. Alex Pinto. All right, so that's it. On our YouTube page, Citizen TV Ghana. Yeah, boy. Production crew, and Esther Korea, Adepade Pande. Kwame Kwachi is here, the leading producer. Eugene Bar, young boy. Young boy. Sia! What does she? Tijani Isaka Babule. Yeah, man, don't mind them. Samuel Abua, thank you so much. Young guy. So what? On Loud Silence, thank you so much. Calvin Taylor. Citizen Achu. Mediana and Kwabena Bobie Ansah, the old soldier, the old lion, the last man standing, Commander Boham till 6 p.m. This is how we do it. We roll it. Let's get ready to rumble. Wait! Chai! Kwa! Sajwa. Change. Wait! Sir! Akwasi Pablo. Young boy! Forward! Mame say Metro drivers, taxi drivers, Uber, Yango, Boat, thank you so much. Commercial drivers. Madam Wama, Citizen Show. Thank you so much. We have done it before. More. Yes, we have done it before. So, afternoon shows ready. My boom walk cry. It's my terrain. It's my job. You can cry. You can cry. Minkele mole. Minkele file. Fulani ni beka chiro. Minkele mole. Minkele file. Now my bike is. Wait! Do this. Let's roll. Don't mind them. The figure shows they are down. Mongo, sir. Yeah, your record. You see at the team corner. And now more Casabe baby, no more fire and some. We have fed them and we taught them how to do it. I almost said yes, you know. Don't mind them. I almost said yes, you know. Ghana do is here for saying Remy Aluku, my major for Abraphobia. Thank you so much. Our record is solid. You know, go fit. Anywhere we find ourselves, we can do it and do it better. We create platforms. We walk away for people to enjoy life. We are born creators. We can create. Let me hear but what is show them? What do you mean, my many maker? No, yeah, you might have to be my many maker. It's a trim. Or catch me, I'll give you a response. And a befitting one, and a better one. Yeah. Because I saw it before you saw it. I know it before you know it. Yes, that's my record. You know, go fit. That is me. All right, so anytime, Yana, I promise to give you this cartoon art. Important, mommy. And just a reminder.
Look at the big hospital. So, Papa.
Yes, so, Ma. Government is building teaching hospitals, district hospitals, polyclinics, and health centers all across Ghana.
New schools, new roads. What? Here they be, Papa.
Yes, over 1,500 basic school projects, 60,000 laptops, and over 6 million textbooks for the students.
Wow.
Masa muye didi.
Papa, because of small construction, you are happy.
Not just construction, madam. This government has provided over 120,000 jobs through the Youth Employment Agency, and over 400,000 are employed directly on government projects.
We are waiting for change.
Oh, don't worry, my sister. There's more ahead. This is just the beginning. Just let me continue driving.
Yes, don't call me. Come and see, come and see. Follow me to see change.
Hey! Now you are talking. Change has come.
Driver, my NCY, we don't want to stay here.
You want to trust someone who has not proven himself?
Don't worry, I'll wait for you.
Let's go.
We are in this together.
Welcome to change. Are we walking?
Where's the bus?
Don't worry, our bus is bigger and better than that one. Change is coming.
Is this the change?
Oh, don't you trust me?
Come back, oh.
Driver, let us back. Driver, we beg, let us back. Thank you. Now shall we begin our journey? You don't have to look far. Change isn't coming. Change is already happening all around you. Vote for John Mahama in the 2016 election. JM Tuaso.
So let's take it, Kwame. Say enipa dodo no a na omote Ghana bus ni mu a na John Mahama echi no. Kwabena Japan Canada Japan, they were part. You know so. They were part. They were passengers. They were all in the car. And they insisted. They insisted that no, John Mahama engineer car no. Na Akufo-Addo ne ba omia emerge car no and driving me enko. And yes sir. Okay. All right. So after 6-7 years, let's go back. Yanko take Kwabena Japan ne assessment of the economy under the new drivers, the driver and mate noa. Kwabena Japan no take car no mo ye they say no. Car ninja
be there. Me call round me kushia Mr. Boahen no Kintampo in your penny back so I have for them. Ashanti region Kumasi kwa dem who bear 6.
Yes.
But I think they are about maybe 30 in number now from the original 123. Almost better to be. Okay, can in Abuma, it does not exceed 900 people.
Okay.
We were GDA say in party in fapping. In party in abakosem. They know say this is a very important landmark, a watershed election. Because we'll be in who are when you're third term. And right now we need a leader who can restore the confidence of the party, the grassroots. So we need a set of clean hands. It's very important. That is why there is a need for a drastic departure from the status quo. Kwame, in my honest opinion, an extension of the status quo will not enhance our chances.
Can you see? Because now cannot purchase a Nisa ya to Abama Dr. Baumia. That's what you mean.
The American say party Ansah after 16 solid years of that leadership.
So Baumia out.
A new freshness that can go and engage the Ghanaian people, and especially the party base.
Come on, 80 say Baumia out. According to Kwabena JJ Paul, GD said party here freshness.
News.
What I'm saying is that we need a change in the status quo.
That's right.
We need fresh leadership after 16 years.
That is my view.
Kwabena, what does it mean? It simply means that the leadership of MPP is free ho. Na for froba. Na leadership say nipa ba akope ofri mu. A minima ujina. Dr. Baumia. That's what you mean. So
I'm not denying what I'm saying. I'm just telling you as it is. If you want to capture it,
so let's move forward.
That's what I'm saying. I think it will enhance our chances of winning in 2024.
Good.
When we have a new deal.
Great.
And that new dawn is so reflected by Mujamuno de Wumkakra Kwabena Ejepo KAA.
Kwabena, that new dawn includes Kwabena.
I think say be there. Me call round me kushia Mr. Boahen no Kintampo in your penny back so I have for them. Ashanti region Kumasi kwa dem who bear 6.
Yes.
But I think they are about maybe 30 in number now from the original 120.
They come to Japan launch what do you call it? All launch ne campaign what he said about the economy. And these are some of the issues he raised. What we say in Huaba.
We must be honest enough to admit that the Akufo-Addo government, despite chalking successes in road and health infrastructure, tourism, and of course education, it has struggled to deliver on a number of fronts. We started out saying that we're breaking dependency on the Western donor agencies. The slogan, Ghana Beyond Aid, rang from the Jubilee House with intensity and vigor. But today, we lie on a stretcher before the International Monetary Fund, the IMF, and Ghana has become, in the eyes of many, a case study of how not to do it. It is true that the international climate has been hostile, but how many countries have had inflation skyrocket to 54%? And in fact, food inflation hitting the roof. And our city only just slightly recovering after a wild tailspin last year. These are stark signals of economic distress, and we cannot hide these facts. We've had to endure a painful debt exchange program with our pensioners laying siege at the finance ministry. Our party, the MPP, cannot afford to put forward those who led us to this state. I want to repeat myself. Our party, the MPP, therefore, cannot afford to put forward those who led us to this state and expect Ghanaians to embrace them during the 2024 election. We need a new face, a pair of clean hands, a leader to reconnect with our base. We must be honest enough to admit that the Akufo-Addo government, despite chalking successes in road and health infrastructure.
So we are sealing Komono. Now, Ghana Nibia who follow me. This is the reason why I keep on playing you that advert. Now, Kwabena Japan tika and movie. That time they were telling John Mahama that even your 15% inflation, no, and yet, 15% inflation, and yet, yes. Interestingly, today, they are actually dealing with 50% inflation. Let's assume, say, Brian Champon, Nenkwasi Akekano Kojina Kwokeka and Krane and Okre 24%. As of 2016, I see into John Mahamano, now inflation 15%. No more Tikano Mu Yedede. Sak and yet, or the car record 24% say or no, so be we Nikra on farm, despite 24%. No, why we Nikra no on farm? 16%, 15%. Ojemu said no, maybe a beer many share. And also advert no, John Mahama driving that car. Ojina Boko and Okachum say, you can get down and join the other car. One Kwabena Japan, Canadian Japan. I also Canadian Japan, then why the right one? We have listened to. Okay. No one krim. I'm say Professor from Paul Watson Kraus will be assessment on a Akufo-Addo government. I'm say Obi. And I'm say other persons who will be. Cream. Then they decided to step out. Now, you go to Kwabena Japan. When he decided, no, you go to Canada Japan. After Omunkofro other car now you heard Kwabena Japan telling us that Ghana is now on a stretcher. The economy is now on a stretcher. Then you have this boy, Brian Champon. Just was a hotel. Say 45 rooms, so say I don't know. Telling us 24% inflation is a big deal. Was here ne? You had 54, about 24. As a message, anyone on essay, and they call 54 no, and now one for diaba. And Ramene police penny be casa. No, I say, Kwabena, Aqua Casa, no, where Jimmy Tisobia, where we are there, no side the course, Bomabaso Semediaba. Where we are there, what they call was a Bomabaso. Where we are in the first place. Who we are now the call say yamo abaso say me wia na masai de aba me de aba ti yamo abaso wo de ko 54 wo de aba 24 obi jawo 15%, you are insulting him. Say 2016 15% is wrong. You are doing 24%. You are telling me that even if you win, I won't give it to you because 24 on many so. You are a foolish boy to make such a foolish and reckless, stupid statement. And you won't get anybody to tell you. And I'm to say Mustafa Bandi, when you guys are giving them response, mention name. Say Brian Champions can mudibia. Munche ye. Mention Brian Champions name. Onyo obia. That idiot. Mention his name. Name because Brian Champions can da. Ensi da. We need once the crime pe. One. 50 pesos. I don't need it. Yeah, say you be arguing say there. You see, you guys, you should look in their eyes and tell them, asama ya. Next time, omo bekasa, omo ba dwene ho. Esa mo show mo ani asese. Na mo kan kwase asem kire wo mo. That is the only way be mo my study. Aya bas ni nyina yetim. Tama joma ama esi kumase kejetia. No maka kire ma say omo nyi omo turumu emfa nkire no. E kumase abontre so. 8 years. The second phase is still there. They can't finish. Obi anyi ni turumu nkire omo. Doesn't make sense. Yabusa regional minister name 5 projects. Eka befie. Yabusa road minister Bantama MP. As I so watch him ma meka betie wo twam free Bantama no abe race course abeto konkonte. Ofu isa. And what me the 6 months say dan. Nana mbuda ni to say double. Yabusa no 5 projects he couldn't mention. So between them and Jomama Tanino, why nan ka say ema efe wo mo kire wo mo. But mo sha omo ena omo timi kan kwase asem kire mo no omo ko me am bi ni bia no obesia me abeka kwase asem kire me ma onko da ubet pa ubet asma me ka kire wo afi na onware. We can't sit in this country and let some people bully anybody. You can't bully me. You can't. There is no way. So you are doing 24. You are happy. 26. Miss Sister Samira Bejina platform so catch it. You say when you see Jamama, you see incompetence. When you see you 15%. No, so who Jamama who incompetence. Now you are doing 24%. And when you see Baumia, you're not going to take Kwabena Japan on his assessment. And he was part of the people sitting in the car in 2016 telling your mama to stop because they have seen Akufo-Addo, a new driver. Canada, Japan, thank you. They have seen a new driver who is back.
Now, you project you know what the whole world Ubehu nipe bebaha, ebema ejuma abaha. Sorry, your strategies, more strategies. Strategies, any baby namun. It is only Ghana and I would economy ni ko IMF also your strategies. MPP for Oma clean campaign Umbenyasem because media woka may reply. Obi also your strategies. Also your strategies. Embra you take you over power. Not dollar your 4 cities. And then dollar your 12 cities. We are strategies. Excuse me, strategies. More strategies. Please. Omomianye clean campaign. Omomianye clean campaign. Se woma anye clean campaign. Media assembly ombeka bi ameyano. Mamenka semtro. March 2022. Na misika eye $40 million in cedis. August 2022, the value of the $40 million na 16 million. Why not so strategies were Ghana? Mama will be a hunamo. Yet you fear Ansah, ebe Ghana mine, amana ye. Choboy. Right. Yet you free at a bubu. Any prime neighbor. Strategies bang and was say, or to me, and your fact. Now, ya projecti, and you know what the whole world ube who nipe bebaha, ebema ejuma abaha. Sorry, your strategies, more strategies. Strategies, any baby namun. It is only Ghana, and I would the economy ni call IMF.
So, Theophilus, thank you. Mami fa we nka to popular request. Ansah Akufo-Addo Eddie Futobi ma flag bearer aspirants no. Okay. That nobody should try to move away from the party records, because based on the party records, and yede Ghana for the best judge womo. When Akufo-Addo is defending e-levy, and Akufo-Addo can send was a tape no more. Also, Ghanaians are not gullible. Baumia thinks Ghanaians are gullible. They are not gullible. And he should get it clear. The master, driver Banzano, on a kind. So you're Ghana Nina Utiemia. It's so simple. And I've seen a friend say, Minya Franklin Kuju, Imani Ghana. Omo ye so vie no. Yin krewsin krewfo say, en krewfo no, o say omo ye so vie no. Ghana for say 50% or say, and I say omo pe Kremoni president. And 40% so omo pe Christian. Yes. Oh. But think tank they survive on budget. So we agree. Every think tank survives on budget. For that one, will be any problem. You are talking to Ghanaians at 72 year Christians. And even the Muslims now, 20% that you are talking about. No. And look, I've said this. No Ghanaian is going to vote simply because will be a Christian, will be a Muslim. No Ghanaian. Will be any sadaje. Me Kwabena me tuwe. To be honest with you, me nkwa to what that say obi to say Otabel fan and Santo Mesomon Paye and Duncan Williams. See that. No, wabuni kaje criminals. Difference behind him. And the one day you say Duncan Williams so be president. Now Duncan Williams me say wait. Bonia ekoso Ghana nyina waka ho. Now I'm wasting my time so you Christian inti. Ade I me come Methodist. No. Me Methodist no kra me jai. Me jai. Me nkwa sore, me nkwa nkremo, me nsombosom. Me jai. Because me who say emfaso bi an was say me the religion better me titi. So say me da sore na ya say kremoni ne betimi aye on my way ye, and from my assessment I don't care about religion. And let me tell you, you want come for serious businessmen now. One more juma good ne. Tanker business. Ghana young come for na. Go and ask them if the business is the same as today. Go to the oil industry. And come for na doso. Go to port. And come for na doso. Kwabusa wamo say if the business is the same as today. Ebinum si kashi. So what are you talking about? Anyway, make up for say star 413 hash. Star 413 hash. And I may check 500 and 1,000 Ghana cedis. May check 5 million, 10 million. 5 million, 10 million. Star 413 hash. Makache okobaye no. Enyema munye. What you say? Okobaye no enyema munye. Easter no kodi baye no. E ka be fie. Ade na ye den. Se ka be fie na ade na ye den dia. we no ye de so nneɛma so ɛso adeɛ so but makacho sɛ wan twa ne ntɛm a wan nya draw ne ntɛm a ye ne ya na mo ne meko na Kwabena meto amini ututum ntɛm a ye numbers no ade a ye no eba enimesrawo mentra wonche no aye ne pa na ye ko. All right, but Jema raised two issues and he bedding come on cost of living. Moka was it him. Okay, so we'll talk about cost of living, but then Jema raised two issues. Be one, and no Wisconsin, or raise issue on the tablet issue, and obeka scholarship no say a ba Freddie Bleba a scholarship. Meanwhile, when him say Ghana for omunya scholarship call Australia. Atraba say almost stipends. Kakra yedema omo etobi bidino. The government is not paying. Ya for 50,000. Yedi ache. Yedi ama. Kwakodi. $50,000 near the ama weba. Near the ama weba. Near the ama weba. That is the kind of country we are running. But yankoti joma ora jomama. Yankoti. Wisconsin. Yankoti.
The basic principle that underlies scholarships is that one, the course the student is going to do is not available in Ghana, or it is a priority course where we do not have enough capacity to train students. And so those are the principles that we look at. I mean, if you want to do an MBA, there are so many schools doing MBA in Ghana today. Why should somebody go abroad to go and do an MBA and be paid for by Ghanaian taxpayers' money? If you want to go and do a Harvard MBA, for heaven's sake, pay for it yourself. And so we must stick by the rules and regulations for which scholarships are awarded. For instance, in our time, we gave a lot of scholarships to go to Scotland. Many Ghanaian students went to Scotland because we had started the beginning of oil production. And we did not have enough expertise in oil production. And so in the 4 years that I was in office, actually in the 8 years from Professor Mills's time, we skewed a lot of the scholarships to students who were going to learn petroleum sector, oil management, accounting, oil sector law, and so on and so forth. And there are many students who got those scholarships and are back here in Ghana and working. And so we must draw the lines. We must have a minister like Nana Jenopokwa Jima who will make sure that the scholarships we are being given are for scholarships that are relevant to the human resource development of this country. And again, the scholarships must go to underprivileged people, young people who come from backgrounds that do not have the capacity to sponsor them. And so again, the social construct of the person's origin should be taken before a scholarship is given. I mean, there are many of us who can afford to pay the fees of our children if we decide that they should go to university abroad. And so we have no business going to the scholarship secretariat and asking for scholarships for our children. And so we will have a person superintending the scholarship secretariat that will make sure that the guidelines are implemented and that those getting the scholarships are deserving of those scholarships. The basic principle that underlies scholarships is that one, the course the student is going to do is not available in Ghana.
Okay, so on issues about scholarship, this is what the flag bearer for NDC said. Then let's deal with issues about the tablet. He mentioned some few issues concerning the tablet. All right, so we go.
Policies.
On issues.
Yes, and he mentioned one. You bring a new curriculum. The children have no textbooks in basic school for the last 4 years, and you think that giving pre-tertiary students laptops, tablets, is more important. Of course, everybody knows the political expediency. The pre-tertiary students are going to register in May because some of them would be coming 18 years and above. Some are 18 already, and they are going to be the ones voting. So this is a gift to entice them to vote for the current government. Otherwise, if you are using 1.3 billion cedis to give pre-tertiary students laptop, our priority would have been different. There are other things begging for funding in our educational system than those laptops. But it's a bribe for them to vote for this government. But, I mean, the children do not exist in isolation. They live in households and families. Some of them's parents are those who were working in the banking sector that you cruelly closed 9 indigenous banks and threw them all out onto the street. Bankers have become Uber drivers. Those are the same people whose children are in pre-tertiary education. So you think if you give his child a tablet, the child will vote for you after what you have done to their parents? Most of those children go home and their parents struggle to put a meal on the table for them because of your poor mismanagement of this economy. And you think that just giving the child a tablet is enough to buy their conscience to vote for you? I don't think so. The children should take the tablet, but they should remember that we cannot stand another 4 years of this poor driver Banza and his policies. Yes, and he mentioned one. You bring a new curriculum, the children have no textbooks in basic school for the last 4 years, and you think that giving pre-tertiary students laptops, tablets.
All right, so these are the issues Rajo Mahama are raising about the tablets and scholarship. These are the two issues about the educational front. We know your friend is Kevin Taylor the NSS no Kevin K your wife be that too. You remember with you on your wife. Kevin wife no. Obia Watra National Service Secretariat for 8 years. She has been able to acquire a football club, and she identified herself as a brilliant but needy student. It's crazy, absurd. All right, so lucrative. Nunana CK says more fire. Ruth Youngson says wise and wisdom. God bless you, JDM. Nina Kunote will be watching you live from Santa Maria, Accra. And Kaniana Dumo. Baby, then they tell us local fault. Without the Jesus, you are truly blessed. Thank you. Then we have Alaji Asuma Zaid, says Commander Boam. I am Alaji Asuma Zaid Isa. And those who know me will tell you I am a Muslim cleric. In fact, an imam. Be told, we Muslims do not vote based on religion, but the one who has the country and the people at heart. Please, where did they say they conducted the survey? Maybe in Liberia. Okay. So we have Ken Bobo here. We have Patience Ofori here with us on Facebook. Carl here. Then we have Keneto. All right, thank you, Keneto. Rennie Lopez says, greetings. My brother Adolf Matai says, good afternoon, Commander. Good afternoon. Muhammad Mustafa Yakubu is here. Latif Safiano, watching us live from Kwame Danso, Senate West constituency. Abraphobia is here with us. Bismarck Arthur, Abu The Way, sojourning on. Muhammad Mustafa Yakubu, watching us live from Barcelona, Spain. Then we have UAE, Washington, D.C. Nana Ekwia Fianco is here with us on our Facebook page. All right, thank you so much. Ansah, me results, but Bobie, today is my birthday. Watching you live from Dubai, and unfortunately, I don't know how to read Arabic, but within it's in Arabic writings, and I can read it. Jamila to Muhammad says, Commander Boham, anytime I listen to JDM, I feel proud. Okay, all right. Alasa Baku is here. God bless you, Commander. Zain here. The prophet said we should vote for a noble leader Mensa John says, good afternoon, Bobie. All right, thank you, Lewis France. Francis is here with us from Bosome Frehon Kumase. One Allah Ibn Mumin is here with us. Commander, good afternoon. Thank you. Rasbello, watching us live from Denmark. Okay, thank you, Rasbello. Other stuffs. Mame Chucky. You say Omo Ama Obi contract. Na contract no say Omo backdating no so my any day. Na me say no be abre. After the Bobie na debato. Facebook na me bi. I think everybody is tired with this kind of reckless driving. Or say I don't know. Or kona nim kakra no I say before asa no. Kona nim no abanachi. Kona nim me mense no. I mean it doesn't make sense. So today we are doing female affair. Today we are doing female affair. Sometimes they understand the cost of living more than we do. They go to the market, they buy things. They can give you the practical, analysis on your daily life. Practical analysis of what is happening. And when a bemo will say yes, we are saying. Anyway, so we are doing Dr. Mary Awusi, Deputy Director of Interparty Relations and CSOs, NDC is here. Then we have Nanaya Achempim Jantua, former General Secretary CPP, and Secretary to COSECA. Am I right? COSECA. Okay. All right. So she's here. Then we have Hajia Idrisu Zakari, Deputy for Regional Women Organizer, NDC. Doc Akwaba. Doc Akwaba. Boko there. Open the fans in show.
Hey, Maminchal. Maminchal, Mr. Quite chief for name.
Yeah, you can do it.
I want my Konya Medawas. Yeah, for Konya winner. Remember my sister. Me and my dear Nina, Oba.
J.
I hope for Nana Yajan.
That's it. We say, or the amount for their boss in the
and no kind of work. When I say, yes, so you're aggressive.
Yeah.
And I want kind of cry now, yes, so you're assertive. It's the young person, you're assertive.
You know,
now, my year monana. Anyway, my main chair, madam, for me, chair, the incoming president of Ghana, the nation builder, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Namachia. NDC mpanimfoɔ nyinaa ne Ghanafoɔ nyinaa ɛte yɛn ka awie na mechia Alhaji Amidu Abubakari Abanga mea me ho kenni me krondofo nyame mfa wo nkomra asomdwe mu na menchia Ajia Rahi ɛwɔ United States of America ɛyɛ Pennsylvania Ajia ene wo sister me se mechia wo nyame enje wo mpa ebo na wakom kire entu mechia me ankasa me dofo me baba akopɛ Eye Zakia or Nemase Umar and ne Michiamo. Bobie asam so back one befiare who's here ye. Manchua, one Casa Enchua, New Jersey, Nema Miefrim, and
yeah.
And to Manchua, and say we share your life. Me Mau Yako, Yame and some oh, my Kwano to Namentia, my sister. Manchua, Michia. Oh, Mammy free Tuesday, Ahomatin or Frame na Nisua egu enchua obapa na ahome.
Oh,
into Manchua, many will be answer, nay, Tima Yawahen na Yamao. A year when she said,
this was about to me a few.
Some to a fee, as some of the Ato a fee. Oh, my film. And Manchua, my mention free moon. I Manchua.
Ya samo
yako nti ebusuani na ya mamu yako
what can you say
encheche more ai na Bobie ansana meba wasemiso asamba ko
na mamencha mamema makwaba mra
okay
mamema makwaba aja akwaba na mona mo ahafo what say
oh nyankopon adom yabeka se yara
yes say
e won kwan mu yidie enya saade ankenye because when say afu de ye bibia de afu
yeah fam
na wo hwese de ne amasi kofa koku no ne ne ama yeduadua na se de asɛe no as galamsey asɛe no ɛno akyi nnuro a wɔsɛe de gugu koko so ma no so koko price no kyɛ sɛ ama adwuma no kora nipa bebree no
really
yes afuro mu tirim ɛnyɛ sanka afo so deɛ kɛ kasa afo bɔɔde a na wonim sɛ bɔɔde ni koko
but say bɔɔde deɛ nya aban na dua bɔɔde
nya aban na dua bɔɔde nya aban asɛm na
aban dua bɔɔde
Bobie aban nua bo ne mu agye wodidi mmɛn ansa na watima kɔ afom akɔyɛ adwuma ama aduane na ba na wosɔre na kɔm de wa wobɛda akɔyɛ adwuma
na fa ya asepan
enhu abɛn nti ama yɛ ho kyerɛ pa koko fo kra de yɛ mmɔbɔ kyɛn obi a koko yɛ mmɔbɔ
anya ayi J anya ayi na bɛka kyerɛ sɛ this guy what is his name guy I know all man FME is all cocoa board Fifi Bafo also whether no
whether no na ede
also pen
onum say kufa do pen so bibia anye whether cry
also whether
enya no kre Bobie enya no kre his excellency John Dramani mama breso no
na ye free fertilizer and net cocoa sacks na jo mama time ni atro ho not for sale no cry wo mo de bigum ekoton ma wo wo mo kɔ na mo catch am say oh ya tro sack no not for sale almost ye cry dey store we will sell it to you
ebi cry the good dem na promo ko ye to go about
oh how
oh dey cost no busa your checks opa pen ma wo producer and fe nkronki to na mo nipa ba mienu cocoa areas o be catch that is the reality
anyway ma we janto akwaba
yeah Janet say
boko ma we watch
and then dey say me by short many time
be mfie wo ha ni so yeah this say that do ha e form boko
e form say say na
e form your boko
e form dey na e boko e form she dey fence you go form say abehu say huru sa e form dey na timi aboy boko
e form your boko
e form nyo
ya so
we dey finance from pe na abehu say ni ziti won hye mpabo a emire bi na won hye mpabo akra utimi nante e form na won hye mpabo abehu de be ye whether no crisis climate no kra nya because omo mu di eso no
eso wom
niema nko yi o
and I know Brian Champion say 24% inflation is better than 15%.
Oh, actually, we are saying we need to book here. We budget this year so. Then about why better chamber.
Now we more to make us a Ghana card about chain.
So you see, they have a track record. The national chairman Ababa Bekachiro say the honor Jabosia within a short period.
Almost 1 trillion.
It's better
than will be on no J
120.
I no crying free baby never 120.
Anyway, you can say.
There be any day so on which you want to make as a keke.
Okay.
What who bear man a channel so I coach him. Who be there?
Me who be there?
Who be anke? When I can boss was any be na go for we. Man no can boss o munim bi o mo keka.
Listo o ha na ka listo e betumi akire.
Listo na no ya de o.
Onko no betumi akire bi.
Debi o man no na can boss. Me sometimes silence is golden.
Yeah.
E do baby and necessary nko mo kan ma no tum. No mutimi accept say niema nko yi. Minima de kronti a o mutimi engine tum. Say niema enko yi. Because sometimes we get too many buffo sa.
Yeah.
But say who can sim be fifa ho sa na na che say one man akwa yet say there woni wo ma me pese be use words bi but as if say nipa na woni o mu di nkomo no wo mu nim left from right
Papa be ka che we say okasafo e na dwe so tiefo agimi.
Yes. But you ain't mean kasa awe. The way omo come on sem no. Sometimes you wonder say omo ni ye ne ye kasa na ye ne te man mu ha ye ta de wodwom. Oti ase ye to enne ame ne o kasa ya to nsuom. Yes, nsuo na aye nom no me mo obi adin de obi anom na yatum.
Whether sachet, bottle.
Yes, bottle water ni sachet yatum.
You don't mean?
And bottle water no. De ya obi anumi, minim metimi abom. Ebi ana me ya advert mom. Ene yatum e no omo frɛ yatum na 19, ene 17. Na ba 19. Ene omo
per pack no.
Omo de about 21.
What do you say nra? When you any
wholesale price na 21.
Any nipa kron me wan dibem. Anra me ko konto kwa wo the way Johnson no. Me coffee. And I'm say me Belakwa park na asa ti ma mentor ba kun to me car no ti me jam duru Johnson na baby am to ade na lady bi na ho ma nko to ono ane ma me and o say park no mo medium no em say 30 o say 31 no na say da bra ya kronfo aso bra ada na ya me na so gawe you na me to me car me there me enti me call manim kakra na ade asa be 910 shops na apompon tin ho obufo ntinu kra no me nya different brand na me to be 22 cities na just a brand no so be 19 cities on be about 22
na wo kwa palecho
oh na bi minim da we de odibem
e bi atutum oh ese say no nema toa na yetum
anope ya kwa ya tokosuam
anope anope we
and I said dollar ni say they can be bia yenya hwe okrom ha
anope wa check dollar
use microphone no
anope wa check dollar
14 points and na 13
15
I do 15
use microphone
I do 15 says sister cassette
I do 15
I do 50 opa for abochi say per dollar $100 is here
dollar do 15
ah for abochi say here
dollar do 15
I'm telling you Oba oko online now bo Bank of Ghana rate there. What is it? I don't know omo ya no mo quote. But the question is over me akọ bank akoto dollar.
Even 14 Ukraine bank is not acceptable.
It's not acceptable.
It's not acceptable.
You will not even get it when you go to the bank.
The way me go can me na anta asema ezim boy. Oba ehwe.
No, na Debbie Mami J. Ami anta onye dey.
Only enyo no.
Ademi yo no na ehunyo na.
Oh, they wa beto finance minister asset ya wa beto.
Na say abronya ne document nye.
Because
oh mama abronye ne dokronye. What dey say abro no?
Mo say abro na.
Ku kwa do ne ba mi
ya do obi abase ese obeye ni yi. Mo si wo expertise. All ba ne na 11.9. Ene ye ko 15. There policies no they better in place, a fiscal policies or they better in place, a check it, you see the na holding.
But Mamiji, with your experience in Ghana politics, let me ask you this question. Do you think, sir, Ansah,
he's
when you free hands to work?
No. I need a new BSM, also wamba. So
but we should face the reality. We should face the reality.
You have any ever come be so being free hands on your free. I would ya there now when him so be my day, you name silent hand the word. So on say if you are turning inside a chichere. Wakasa will be a sinano. Instead, there was a hand to be a honor the hank of a goodness. I name the name is what as minister, as I saw she, money my ye. Ye will be for Frobiana, as I said, marketing react positively. Now, so to me, near my betting me a day. I'm sitting at home then, I then abasho. They say, I dear Bakwa a D, and me sitting at home then. Because the moment I didn't be rising a penno, ne asemo. I am to say so Groma started to aka. And we to aka and get say be a contractors now do maka almost so much Jessica and no assistant to dollar because almost need confidence in a city. No,
yeah.
In the yes, and a lot of cities in the HAC dollars. Into a big Jessica, and a cano across the no they at home.
Anyway, so Mami Jamfo just sending a message. Bobie, now £1 is almost 17 cities.
What?
It's 17. Yes, almost. It's 17. 17 cities. Yes, I bought you was 17.
17.
And we do 20 cities.
Baby, I don't know because I've heard ECG complaining. So some to two or more.
Some forex losses.
Yes. I have heard them complaining.
But almost forex losses and then you more another conversation. But almost investments be almost
na atija motorcycles anyway, so a quick one. Happy birthday to a retired soldier Annie Dabri, and this one is coming from a very good friend. to his father. So retired soldier Anani Dabri, baby, I will be we wish you happy birthday. All right, so Doc, we are dealing with cost of living. And no petroleum products cost. Goyo but goyo ni ada anyway, then in fact, time and metro food prices for your production na menya we kusia price. But we near baba sampling from the public, then it will give you a fair idea as to what is happening, because I've heard people complaining about bread, sugar, gari, and those things.
Now, one thing funny, maybe you're talking bread or no, yeah, two man said that to Musa the Bay and the market no and conform. Name what top bread now. Also, no, I feel it. Feel it. Or the Zaka price that I do. That's size in Eddie. To say, one say, yeah. Bread 15 cities and I need now. Okay, so recently, somewhere last 2 months, they were jubilating on social media about prices of cement. And now I've heard cement and in 100 and over 90 depending on the brand. Depending on the brand. The cheapest one 84. Wow. And now Busam say then I mean who just and me yes some innovations be on me fee. Yeah. Me kotobi. I see. I mean we no crowd me came I share 4% shall meet me akofaba. Wow. And no just no the cheapest one a woman 84. Okay, so then we are talking about tariffs. And Mami J, Mami Signal, and say in Sukrano, almost 2 points. Water and light. Then we have issues about medicine. And amount for bread with buying a drug. BP, diabetes.
Generic medicines are in your original.
It's sad. A drug war. I quite remember in 20. Well, baby, I do know. Because in 2015, I remember the then NDC administration, Emma local pharmaceuticals, no, be at $20 million to sustain them. Sebeya a drug war bet me above from, because what you eat is who you are, and what goes into you is who you are. A drone ababa ye problem now, because you can't eat well, you can't drink potable water. Life expectancy rate it's dropping. We here so we Harvard any year university to know, but cost of living. Doc, Mamin Jama.
You Bobie me dance. Cost of living there, I'm the right person to talk to because over me fear me krankola enum me ankasa me yefunu mu ma eye enum. Wow. Me wo me mu amiensa ma mi you know. Na we are so ma enu teenagers
you don't look like.
Sir, thank you. I think that's complimented. O ma enu sa boys in size na life. Eduani bien son boys no. Obie, my second boy no. This year enonya 20. Na obo basketball. Hey. Na. Sister, ade be che eduani pia wo frage mu bia bo no be de nsaka. Eduani pia wo pete ama boys no. Enso. Na ni nyina so no te se wa. Ni nyina so no se wo hwe me ba. Te se me a. Problem dey. Bobie, problem dey. Bobie, yeah, bro. I'm telling you, sister. Na, womu pe fia. Aduani bia opeti ama womo no. Enso womo. And unfortunately, me man, there be one thing I said. No say na here for ne di fufu. But ne woni sika untimi ni fufu. Yeah, over fine. Enne. Woni sika untimi ni fufu. Na woni say na nkwala no so no. Ade na sesa pompe fufu. me see
first bank nkola mo
ne akokɔ na mo
ne se we hospital fufuo
na fufuo ne nso bra ene bɔde 3 year 20 cities
betim wo kan 3 say
betim watch so has something betim ena nya betim wo say your betim bi wo ha wo hwe nanka emu odru kakra metim ne ye metim a qualified to be apem.
Wow.
3 Tesco market 20 cities.
Na kwa se Tesco kwa so mko fe aduane ne ba beton na akọ ba bi a eye kwan ho.
Eti Bobie, ya bro. Ya no bi ya betena ha na ye kasa nkofo feel say ye politics. Baby aye dru no. We've gone beyond politics. Ye dru baby a e say ye was survivor. Se wan hwe yie. Now to baby now we MPP NDC semwa. What a time bomb so. Ufie jabetom. Ene MPP for bit to one say about Omia economic risk kid. Mamia economic risk kid na yere. Ene dollar baby edu de menkwa na meto. Baby a petrol edu no menkwa na meto. Light baby a ye kwe menkwa na meto. Dum so aba almost say ma ye no ye dum lighter eno I say ye say me fie da bia spenters ye dum light da bia o mutumi dum na be bia ho between 8:30 na bia da ya so ne ntem kra bia 1 e da bia ho mutumi so no the following morning it is what one now ye MPP ni na ye kana so ma ye nka ye dum me light na say en single out o fie ente bia wo de wo ho to na utimi to generator na utima good for you. But the truth is that, and your man say, Ghana say, and the Kufuor government. Abranti be share me from New York. Your friend no Shanuri. Akwemu this elections. J men sent me muawomo. The judicial service no enti me muawomo. The security agents no. What ma dey back say o lose aba obi animo. Police, military, omo nyina omo yawe, omo picking intel no from within. Say ya two omo de Ansah, special voting. Ya two we are omo nim, omo ho a omo baby eko. When started. Na 2016 ade a me hu ye ni. Police commanders ana ye me namfofo a na me nim say omo kra omo Ashanti regional. Me mbo de na ebi no nyina ba on board. Ah na ye nim say omo ne ye ana wo ho. Wo mo hu say aten no. Me say wo frɛ na wo mfa. Okɔ. Yes, because we be empathy at the free Kumasi Abesia come Mpurugu. And it's a branch champion and call for money the police for the soldier force. 7th December no. Omube Jaw.
A tiny special voting.
A tiny bear 1 weekend. Some 2 bear 1 weekend. Yeah. And it's that time or no. A tiny pair will be a funny position. And I can assure him say, Sankro no mudi oma be room unlawfully no. Our more budget positions are more to them no qualified to be their leaders and obi okra SS no akwa ASP DSP no aba report crowd went to Minchro but because of ne party affiliation to aba police for me na me adwuma wo prisons na me supply wo money o man say me what about people was a sister ya bro mo wote ha near the cars aba near the oma ba ne chese wo mo meye hwe training no training ne abepam wo nta de measure wo keke na wo ko
yeah
yes
immigration there asim for immigration Samira Kromu for nko an Niger for nko
what you say
oh yeah enya me na make Alan Chematin a campaign team during omo no ebe kan yes ye call asim for so ye kohwe ebia wo ho a omo de kan free Niger nipa be wo ha no be gya omo agu asim for so
immigration omo be pam ntade mom
yeah immigration
na say one hu military recruit bia na
wonu so okan no dampare no mteye omo ntimi anya some be investigating po omo fa omo free Niger no omo do omo oko asim for so immigration school about 80% are from Niger.
Can you imagine? But that Sanya my room I cause apathy war the senior officers in him because omo ba no and I'm say omo aban was no more undermining wom. Into senior officers no I decided said they will punish this government. And this time on also be through mesre mani matchre na metrimu into on the 7th December na omo to omo de no a na omo behu ni smoothness level into that time na tani wi a me se wo betime ne wukuna da ho a wonu so ye police ni a bi o ye MPP ni a na o ye NDC ni a wukuna na wani da ne so that day na no wa yiwama me se me hu bi 2016 police commanders are na ebu Ashanti region ana me nim se wo mo ne yen e wo ho like wo mo ne ye ko Accra na me ne wo mo akopem time ayeto aba no ma pikin tell say oh NDC belusu me se me from kra no mo mfi sa na beto Brian Champion e bedru ho obehwehwe CDS obeka so Brian baby edu ne there I'm sorry obefra IGP obeka se baby ayedu no I'm sorry because this time around no polling agents for eba ho they are selecting competent people omo a ebeye committed to the party and I assign a monitor movement and your man no omo ye wo polling centers na no omo di wi ana and ye hu ni nyina and anu kuma once electoral officer bi say obi sign pink sheet and sign ato aba and then say na nyen krofo na gina ho monitor anka ye agent no out of ignorance go signing and then say no man nyina it won't work na say masses ni be gina ho now the military officers fight for because polling stations are able to about any small it's over 60,000 it is a woody soldier for one police for one yina and now mind you and your munyina na ye MPP for security officers no and your munyina na ye MPP for ya when this for wom and to wait me do be akogina ho thinking say obeye wadwuma but no obeye NDC bidding na edru ho obeka say shoot or say I won't shoot the voice of the masses and to me you be me debesi o achibe Brian Champion me say oh yeah man come for some yes so me say me can want some because we shouldn't divert our attention to this thing and yeah important because constitution no yeah to abani ye na Ansah be can say oh NDC for win NDC for win a wo ne hwan na obeka say unya power ne kuta enkuta power ne ye ene ye ya 20 enti sa ansem hunu no ya wo munyai no munyai say wo mo pese ba bia Ghana a democracy edu no mo be ebe gu ye ni mo ase
even the fear on say foreign investors they have indicators ya omo de call maybe am ko investing
and these are some of the indicators
and say a mere full soldier NDC MPP be na ka you can just ignore what you say now the country is struggling we need investors to pump in because I don't wish Ghana should break
of course no
I don't wish say Ghana ye the adwuma rura na adwuma ye nya adverts miss me kofi a bibi se me bottom what you say but when you have a cabinet minister
making such comments
yeah ekọ ewiase afa na nyina
ya wa asofo nso wa ha omo nyina no akato obi ayedi na wa no mo feel say yenso mo agi wo ma omo ho beto wo ma na Bobie coming back to the inflation it's rather unfortunate it says say Bawumia as the economic whiskey that na yere efre no and ne what turn to digital whiskey is rather unfortunate and to me at times yeah na ayemi nwanwa say yeah no kind nsem a wo mo kan ye ni bi Samira Bawumia and oba bontia na we sana zan ne kontompo nsem no yedu Ramadan nti se obohunu akata ne ho ene ade Samira wonye azumi wonye fasting wonye bi I'm telling you Samira Bawumia is not a Muslim but I'm telling you Busam sa de ntina make kasa onye fasting
I am a friend to the family okay you know the younger brother is my close friend
yes I know
Abu Ramadan is my very and I know they are Muslims
Mami Musa say Samira Bawumia ye Muslim Bawumia ye Muslima wo mo wedding picture me na me no tena ha say what you say auntie me ya worry me o kramusum mu Samira e worry agea mo de ye de wo mo ye de se betom Samira Bawumia wari o wari eye kramofo wari kramofo wari ye hye wulele wo shentade wo hye Bawumia hye suit o bra if I say ne best man a wodi nachi eye kenatefo Samira ewa bridal team a womu nyina obi ahye sleeveless Samira nkata ne ho ne nsa ho nyina agu ho enti mebusa mo nkramofo a ye de twa mo pruma ne se sana kramoni eware to me Samira onye kramoni eye politics e no omu play because omu feel say Ghana for there say ne da bi Akufo-Addo kan omu hu yen say ye gullible so they can do whatever to convince us for votes na nkenye sa 14 February ono na dey picture we by any obi na cover by no aka say leak videos and leak pictures ono one na dey beto how dey celebrating the 20th anniversary and I even asked this question say time ben na Samira Bawumia ebeye Muslim time ben na Mahmoud Bawumia doctor ebeye Muslim his excellency time ben I want to know because who share wo ma wari no 20 years ago a wo mo ye Christian wedding ena aprepins wagina ho aka say na we Christian na ne efre no Timothy Bawumia ena na no so say o de Zakaria Bawumia
say ni o him handkerchief
Bawumia
him handkerchief was
it is say Christo ni papa
Pentecost papa no him papa ni him no him
crash
what you say eti Bobie say obusa me say Bawumia ayere ene no Bawumia na nka say nya faster. These are my reasons for saying say on your fast.
Anyway.
And besides, Samira Bawumia, Oshe Kramusum papa onyebi. Wasn't Kramu for dress. Share Aisha Buhari. Can you compare Samira Bawumia to Aisha Buhari? Mefa non tunchen only another discussion.
Yeah.
Inflation. The mami boni din kra
and cost of living.
Any cost of living. Time and $1 3.6 under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Na mpacho memi we ya na ana asa ma me fancy ana no nkasa bi time ana dollar no 3.6 under John Mahama enye ho na Samira Bawumia came out with the word incompetent incompetent be ye popular word wo Ghana na 3.6 and omo be fire under ukunu the economic wizkid being the leader and the head of the economic management team, the super powerful team Akufo-Addo ekreti ya wo can say we have the men no dollar koya could drew 17 ubo audio be Canada Japan say na ni sika nyina ye $40 million in cedis overnight about $16 million yes I don't can under the leadership of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia at that time na Samira say John Mahama incompetent na yen awofo no 5 kilos e more na ye turn 17 cedis na anwa 25 liter yellow gallon no ko 4 gallon no na eno so ye turn 1.7 na ndumpo what you say enti na ndumpo
1.7 covid time no
sir
1.7
that be 170 Ghana cedis 170 Ghana cedis asana meke kese no ai GM fi na ye
160 say
okay it depends on the area and so awotie enti me area na ye turn 1.7 that time
send explain this by all means
what you say enti say na enumpo na yɛfa ne sɛ ebi a wokɔ market maklambo ɛbɛyɛ 140 150 it is na yɛ 150 a under mo leadership anwa 25 liters ɛbaya bɛsi 12 million ɛyɛ meka 12 million abusuafo meka tete sikaja me man ko school ya meka tete de no
doctor wan ko school
what you say ayi me do for no na Ghana fo ni bi ti ase yɛ ma me no mu bi a etie no na ɔmo ti ase tete sika no 12 million ɛna ɛba Ghana news kema yɛ 1,200 and now about from Naba basi 700 700 what you say baby kwa obeti me atone 800 Samira Bawumia say what ya na wonte and upon all this obefa inflation from 15 e dey 58 na ba na fe what me abo modern apepre dey abedu 24 what say why ya dey yen to nwom frɛ.
Even at 24, I think they have massaged the figures.
One comment say it's not reflecting what you say. What share I think about 24 no, and can say reflecting our prices of goods.
Yeah,
is that the case? And one more massage no more the ababeka. But ye koto wodwomu no. Ye ne yenim. And to me that be ameka send ye one more can 2016 say she ubotum na to abano. this time around me will be a kasa me nya campaign tintin bia me se hwe obotom na to aba se hwe wasitinem na to aba se ne obi kira de ye wo teachers wo nkofo in the public service e bi 800 cedis de wo be die de wo be hye wo lorry fare Ansah na wo be yale because nipa de wo ye den ya yare e wo ko wo light bill water bill ene spinters out free Coca-Cola run Pogas eba Accra more almost no much 10 they said do 12 cities trust and say what ho now we see almost my massage figures no about 24 no my idea
what try 12 cities
yes
trotro
from where come Medina or my 10 asoso and no my idea ya obeka cho say come Medina we do house there me nko bi no mercy na what's half a car for frat so to be no say na so spend it 25 and now 22 baby now I be at 25. That is the situation now it's rather unfortunate say we still have people in this country one more challenges say and one more argue say Akufo-Addo is better and I say Bawumia and you on the head of the economic management team time a dollar one be drew year 2017 was so arrested dollar in Tiamon and some man. And yes, that time now, na you can say my husband is the economic risk kid. I feel a year then as I may I will be quite patrol. We say I feel the year one now we meet. And yeah, Bawumia and Oba can say 8 years no your mama ni bibi aye biem to one quarter na say. At this time Bawumia only Akufo-Addo aye. One now we economic management leader. A dollar wo ba ye call from ketu bi no wo ji abaso body ma ho wo yire bo abaso. Say net dollar could do 15 taking responsibility, and that is what I expect a very responsible, honest, and noble man to do. To accept to say, I have failed and I apologize. Now, now we'll be around the bush. Now we'll try say we'll be doing through to food through Ghana for any. Now we'll man lecture one man also say no Wisconsin I'm to be Bobie. JM man lecture we what now say over 2 hours was musa me asembia. Now we busa health, now we busa economy, now we busa youth, we busa we ninyina from experience. Na papa ni quote no akoti. Was me ye me just way to hammer womo the gang 6 roads are womo ja wo so full line the any ade one more first scan to ho and so me ba ye me ye pe scan the ye jemu ma kwan mo bia busa nasem and then me expect say Bawumia beko because they are expecting Bawumia himself because a academic program and a political program na nkola ne chen no and some womo pe na bebusa no so befa employment rate from 5.1 now the co 15 and kolane channel now we are better now say media men kan ho na mon fast tia na mame Bobie Ansah dey ba ku bi na ma notice wo ba ho me aho etie for mfenche me so man kan here but ya dey a media as a researcher na announce we always want to find out, we want to explore Bawumia me who signs of autism wo Bawumia
How?
Oh, they just read around it.
How?
Sister, who send you wakasa? Give me this here. Give me this here. None hope. Who said no one? No, give me this here. Give me this here about me. Who and none who I said be a no sir. These are signs of autism. As if he's in his own world. Oh dear, my count. I don't know, sister.
No, but maybe a be a idea or tie. So this time around,
debut. Share Tashano or Casa. Oh yeah.
but with time, Obijai.
Debut follow no. What they make come share. Minyaba, follow no share.
Maybe some questions I do baby as it was no one can say.
One Bobie.
No be a while around as some more can be.
Then you're funny.
It might not be autism, but maybe there's something else.
What is sister? What about there? Just read around autism. And I share the signs and symptoms of autism. I say when the more feeling collaborate. I feel now. Maybe when your opportunity no. War ye campaign war no about more limelight na feel na ye hu no. What you say? And at this time, no, he wants to prove a point. And you know, give me this thing. No, time or yeah, vice not me can say give me the steer. Until this time now, why you eager to get something? No, I feel now all exhibiting is signs of into because my friend and your man sister, he's not a normal person. Because we a normal person. Can we imagine how my country Ghana for say Ghana card is better than these overpasses I hear Kumasi. And can we say me can say you buy a Ghana card, yeah, and your Ghana card when I start a Ghana card. And can we imagine how me can say Ghana card, man can say would wait me the from manone at the Ghana. Ghana card the different man on the Ghana. And now what say what Kroimu has say? And go be the Ghana card the back. Ghana card, yeah, the one I bet me now I can't me say what the Ghana card. I heard Baumia loud and clear what video mu. What's it man can say about Ghana card? Yeah, almost yeah. Sister, I'm in pen go here because from the experience, I mania will be asking baby anyone wait me the Ghana card and go to quite. Under your leadership, and their passport, and they 50 cities and 100 cities, I drew 400 cities.
But they are still justifying.
So they
I met one journalist from their side.
You know, it's normal for them. So they are so much.
If you can pay $100 for visa fee, Abra Yanukransanka is not refundable. Who could try 400 to get a book?
Now, is it their time on Kwana Tesana? Your mama time, see a visa fee. And so now you
have visa fee.
Me ba what the make an say. Say your mama time here to have visa fee. But still now we have 500 cedis. We but me say we Ghana card o me or kasa ma asif say yen will be anti chrome ha. And their passport or mo dey do 400 cedis. And sister wallahi me
650 or 400.
Well say so mo dey about official price I'm say 400.
500 and 400.
Say so almost say 400. Okay. Or mo dey about 400. Bobie Ansah say we per passport within a month now when 12,500 I won't sanka. Obing framing can't share said the American meboa. Opa online na fill the forms in Bibia. Even to get appointment to cry for a photo no. One went to 1,000 and Bibia and come winya. It's about me abejina ho na waka stories as if we say Ghana for ye who the because what they are no protocol services near the amount. And that is what maybe you will get. But the normal Ghanaian citizen, no, we don't get those services. And then no crowd money about 400, no. But be over your passport. And answer me your passport, me back collector. Na a renewal. But be na me pen in term because now I'm Canada force me find a passport to make a visa. Tina me pen urgent. Nya me ya me dancing. Nya me ya azumi. Me 1,500 cedis. Ansah na me nya onukwa na ya 1 week. And on a year will be a link, will be mammy and son and me passport within 1 week. 1,500. At that time, Kana, we need 100 cities. And to form now, over Tony, there any problem. We are to get appointment to the passport office. And to Bawumia, any MPP government, Bobie may see me the master baby, and who's a sister person. Now, me person me catch a tea for say, oh, my fairly Ghana for. And the most annoying part of it. And they say, but we feel said there be a bit me chantro, no I call free, obi and query no, obi and question.
Mammy Musu was same way. Before I make call a miniaba nanayaso. Do you think you guys can turn back the clock?
Bobie, we are turning back the clock. The clock come 7th December. Is something that is going to happen. Life and color.
No, Monshe be you.
Bobie, what's here?
Because if me sorry na me kwa koto kosia crate, yamfani say 60 cities. Are you telling me that mubet nya hodi? Yes, of course. E bia yentimi nya production be ma kosia crate be 50 or 45. But mubet nya hodi for the next 4 years that we can hold the economy in such a way that yes, the city because I don't like the situation. Me, they tell me busa answer question. I've been saying this always. Me despite busa answer question. Satan krana me akola. They me catch and sana me catch ekusichum. Sana ne meka. I've never been neutral. Any media practitioner neutral or a cron for or we. Because metade right senana akufado buy no ni bawumia I am more than John Mahama meja John Mahama ho I won't waste my time.
And that is will be a good citizen.
I won't waste my time. But I will John Mahama buy what me system na 3B. What CB no one farm Magdan, one for domestic na ncha Magdan. I'm one for run a powder business. Pakwasi a unite powder business. And then kwadi yetem na 3. Me bona baso.
Of course. Kaye nyina ebe bona baso.
You understand?
Akanya won kwa Bobie.
If today, emphasis minimum $7 back on him, but after 8 years, ne bianco offer free 40 by emphasis 6, 7. Me who said Kai or any pan wayadi. I don't have any cause to come and sit here and complain. Maybe to be support to cool. So we have maybe 1 or 2 alternatives: CPP, PNC, NDC. Why the baby looking at the figures? You think the NDC have a better chance? Fair. But my question is, because we don't want the situation whereby adio yenina ya kabi buam adio ube somno te said the koshuni be ye na jaya
Bobie no na me pesa mama kwenya sister ebe konti mama kwenya ketu bi na me
how are you guys going to do it? How?
One, it's very simple. One,
tell me.
Cutting down the expenditure of the presidency. One factor. Sure. Akufuado private jets are what two kwankwa. The cost involved can change the face of the economy of Ghana. Akufuado, a private jets are went through and can change the face of Ghana's economy. Secondly, the number of appointees. Because the more you have appointees, the more land cruisers you have to provide them, residents, salaries, fuel. Any dear keka ho and what under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama obi di na no kra kan say wo dreamy for $1 million no o yi na di yet krom ha this is the first time our babesie fie sika twitwe di ayentimi modin which saba Ghana sika mu a enye yi sisile da pesika nko awowo ene de eba na account up till na yet he etimi change the face of Ghana's economy. Bobie yeti krom ha ena yetete ye me modio because ya allege say ya konkrofo fie na MPP for ministers uko fie asika gugu politics unimbi what be under John Mahama utibi under John Mahama utibi eti ye betumi a change the face of Ghana's economy. You bet to me pa a change the face of Ghana's economy.
Because me share
krum ha and crofobia bedia 2 no money if I say gabi no obetias we that to die with $3 million we that to die with $2 million NDC time utibi a dear juma and I will pay what John Mahama na NDC more ubetimi a dear to fear and now we get a better fear
because they say a dear Miss Lucra
NDC for now crown 1 year to be crab to kill I'm an ababon thing. But under the leadership of Akufuado, because we'll be asenso you want about Eugene within the shortest time one thing a man a year back Adanya Grantier way small boy walk off Flagstaff house within the shortest time. How many houses and I know what Timmy Atoto East Legon cars saying I know what Timmy Atoto Sika saying and Neguna under the leadership of NDC government being.
Thank you. I'll come back to you. Lydia, Maria Adams says all our rights has become a privilege under this government. Passport, water, electricity, basic necessities, which every citizen has the right to have is now a privilege. Okay, so Lydia comes says seriously, including our lives, very soon they will even ask us not to breathe the free air that God has provided for us. Gadi Atom says, Commander, I bought orange SIM card in one of the French countries and couldn't register with my Ghana card. Instead, I used my passport. And these are the realities. Okay, so we have Lydia Account says, good afternoon, Ofa Bobie, and good afternoon to your guest. Okay, Omojo also. But issue in man. Hello?
Hello.
Aja?
Yes, sir. Commander.
I 4,000 and answer 500.
Oh, 500. 5,000 coming.
Of course, we know. Ose?
500.
Now, Ose 5,000 coming.
Coming them.
Now 500 is sir.
Insha, hey.
I did. Kwabena I say, or drown I say 5 cities. 5 cities. No, also total 5 cities.
Yeah, metro 80, 90 cities. Metro 90.
Okay, so out of 5 different frames are 90 cities.
Different, yeah.
Then you have 500.
Yes.
Hey, remember, a tall light too. Who thought light 200? They made me do extra 2 weeks. So.
And that's some picture.
I'm carrying my boy. Omo babome. Many a man was sitting on babome. With a man can hear a year. All right, with us, we bring you. All right, so that's it live at Accra 100.5. Was it?
Maybe I'm now about back with 200. Ni only krum on tokaniana
200.
I bet you say 2 weeks.
3 days kwa denya miase.
Obi ni me kasai. Mimi so esi.
And if you want so esi, 200 and found go 2 weeks.
Me.
That's also fun. Heat wait.
Yeah, Kwabena me way. Now say ben kwana kade.
Ela me ka say me nyesho so wo fridge. Ka say o to 200.
Me am dey yadan.
Sure. And can be
and
I could for the 200 cities light we do 3.
Okay, so offer young girl or chra die and now onya juma or top electricity 50 cities 3 days 4 days. I've received such complaints here.
Yes, sir, unity a better 1 CD 50 pesos. Even at the level of 0 to 51 to 1, no croma reducing. You say a lifeline is 0 to 30. 31 to 115 is about 1 CD 50 pesos. Oh my 1 CD 50 pesos, but oh my canning in Abu pesos. Into I are very confused. It's a lot. 300 in 2 CDs 30 pesos per kilowatt hour.
Now cost of living.
Yeah, cost of living. There's a doc I can. I mean, near my so ubiquita, there be a mere calculation, no ubiquita. Your friend is saying 150,000 Ghana cedis in 2017. About $50,000, 40 something thousand. 150,000 Ghana cedis. It was about 40 something $1,000.
Yeah.
And then 11,000. They say be required. We are talking about $10,000. Can you imagine? No, because at 1 million, I know the business, and $278,000, and $78,000.
Wow!
Look at the difference.
Wow!
And now, almost to quite almost ticket to boa, and yasem ketra. Sikananka say moon yen 2 moon. Say maybe you call economy na $1,200. It's still $1,200, but times 15. At that time, the net times maybe 3.8. So to say, and times 15 cedis. So imagine what you are paying. A bit me business class for no me to take is 60,000 Ghana cedis. But before no necessarily 60,000 Ghana cedis, the same price was about 12,000 Ghana cedis when His Excellency John Dramani Mahama was president.
So you need about 40,000 to add up.
Yes. Can you imagine?
Within 8 years.
Within 8 years. In 8 years government is only prudent. In some more kind, I should say government ba next multi import substitution measure. No more reduce imports. Not almost supporting local industry, especially in poultry industry in import. It reduce the prices.
But most of one district, one factory is working.
I beg you. One district, one factory. A business support scheme. And if I normal board form, this also board form. So one district, one factory should have a institution committee. I'll make sure send ye maybe or what ye import it. Ye be produce you here. Ecosystem. Government, and they don't even care about local industries. Incentives near my own person with the companies. Yabashana Abrofo. As I see, Mrs. Samran, maybe believe we say next government or Beba no be so to Mrs. Samran. Sa sikana ye de kwa mano ne ye ma ya brofo ne de kwa mano ne every year no. repatriation of capital. As it means stopping. Our investment law, we say law needs to be amended so that so would be crown poa. As I say, amount may be a cap of 40%. Offshore investment, 100% repatriation of capital and profit. Yes. So by the middle of the year, no March, no, you see,
and unfortunately for us, companies now are thriving.
Yes.
Of course, printers are.
Yes.
The Lebanese,
the
Syrians,
the Indians. Yes. It's when yes, you can assistant to do.
Right now, about the way your side crowd, your restaurants, you know.
Yes. Into the Obenya Biano, law no man who can no assess no repatriate. As I see a team capano. So per source sense kako just 60% or Ghana and 40% no. Bet me diako. Send your bay okay, Uba Kotia maybe will loans be near maybe sir. It has to be done. Yes, you will free market, but there should be some hand a movie within the market a best stabilize the prices. About wage and fast adia ba kumilo obi ton 35 obi ton 33 obi ton 42 obi ton 47 one product into within a there should be a free hand be maybe hand ni bia ha mean no one fast hand no a move market no to ensure certain goods no uniform prices. And yes we all try so but there should be a mechanism to do that.
Because but on the other side of the problem, the fuel prices and can one semi. Obi be free Kumasi ababe fa milk Accra. Right? Obi be free yamfane say Adwajiri. And I say Eastern Koforidia. The cost
so that is
will not be the same.
That is why there should be decentralization of commodities and products. Internet say no so think one district one factory near year juma. Nanka district now wo can near produce milk ni bi wo. So that closer to the Ashanti region is a company or maybe nestle for nankophobia by BC wo. Intino wo ba be far or cost no any too high. You don't have to travel to Accra. That is the essence of one district one factory. So that the products are close to the people. It also helps in decentralization. But so when to me and one district one factory is effective, that this is where we have some of the disparities. But they are a young one so they say Obeko Kumasi no milk a cheaper chain Accra. Obeko Kumasi na fish a cheaper chain cran.
And so a pokran
and so a puna Kumasi, Lake Buson China or so a patrene womb. Intino, there should be some seriousness on the part of government to see some putting some policies in place to ensure say prices no be from through some of these mechanisms, because obi certainly of Accra bank Kumasi bank be farm milk abe farm milo I didn't necessary for warehouse in me wo Kumasi. Now that cost component of transportation no be borne by the company, so that all over the country may per milk and I say all manner of milk will be a baby a meeting me akwakoto ne hu hia se metu kwan. Tell what the image.
No, I'm following.
Ultimately, a very, very important say government be put in measure and a prudence is really key. That government dear or no the and minim say ohiana one who be na as they say no ama near ma fufu no. Say na come na de o mo ni ti o do mo say bo near mo.
It's so sad.
It's so sad and set me home me de bia me come as mo say me no me NDC ninti na me come as. But you see that is not the point oh. Me basic me masam on in some of mo kan they have not been able to fulfill. And I believe that they have lied to us. Ghana for 1 year shop my patch Bobie man no win. Say Obia your voices as if see a choky Obia. Obia and me cause a Reverend Martin one more hemfa. Hey papa tintia or sorry be or airport on the fence ICGC papa o table omo way. They are not talking.
No, also omo use strategy. Enra say metiasembi me hu dwiri me. When you have men sharing gold bars, but a Bape person in TV to say, oh, a meeting be a general security meeting.
Oh, na share this will be a beshe.
That is the problem. Also, I beka Reverend Mata Okrasimi. last 3 years no ko complaining ye ewo press before program bi ase say enkrofo accuse no say omo nkasa.
This is also your taxi.
But what say also there's a problem.
What problem is that?
Also problem ne say Akufo-Addo no mbae no. Omo di sika ebeti wo mo group no record wo mo gu ho.
E be naked pictures ni ade.
Yes. Yes, Martin.
Me ba jo me busu asem. Enti na ekosi isire.
So on
da be ba bontin na ye den.
On
the ferry ni de hin.
Papa pedmu na.
No, hwe ne be bo eni se wo mo obi beti. Okay, at that time me je na me hu so wudi nkwa asem meka. E de ne be si.
Na be nya je no nkwa na waje o. E bi wo ho a wo mo ma girls bi ko hwehwe wo.
Enti girls ko hwehwe ne cha na ye de.
Record wo mo ne. Me
ba jo dog me bisu asem. So ka se girl koko ye ni naked enye be ma na ko ye ni naked onye gay.
So ye sofo no wa adwaman kan.
Enti die be osofo ntimi mo adwaman. David was a high priest. I
like that spirit.
David David said a man a wash shanka me brewbi. But to be here the eni so kokofa.
That's right.
Inti si abeti una so ye bema. Na si etwa foto na kosi hine. Wo mo no ye ntwa mo foto ye ne ekotwa obi foto e de ba ya se akosu ahwa bi.
I mean, our president in Ukraine.
So what is the point? I mean, to be, I do not understand why. Say because you see a child photo 20 minutes. A photo never that one. 3 days a bit. Besides, no, or bear money or buy your money. Catch me.
Madame Vika said last week.
He said your own show.
But Madame Vika was say. Bobie Ghana wasn't ba ensuru nam say ade also a chance so 3 days MVP ni be kwa wi ade
because Bobie you see
that's a good one
na
after 3 days
no but me I don't see
wi ade
maybe they don't want to talk about it and I say omo say omo party but say with the picture be hunehuna me so me ni obi akwakoye bibi nti no makwakọ bokro no me kwakọ bokro no
god my game
nti we betting be na wo
ndwamu so de wo nyina wo
obi adwamu bi nti betting be Jesus is was it nipa kro a wo be
untumi adwamu aye so ya na obi mframan
obi a o se wa wo ye bone no it's me I do not
ya ma me na je hu asebo
listen ya na bro da me
there be we asem
and why did him pablo
obi anka bi kura da say obi ni obi akoye ni atwa photo sa de ne snider here no there what twa photo ne kosi hene fa emfa huma ai Nigeria was the giver and the yibi all guilty
anyway you are right
what you say enti ni say no woman obi timi sha so because say wa bre osika no waje ade ye ncha de a bribe is a bribe I wanna give you and I'm so maji maybe cry one chairman the conti adama me to why bone ma menka eno de emfa
okay Reverend Emmanuel Asante okay oni appear stadium means also I say Reverend me too nka na so say am a pension
na won pay de you see at the end of the day this government has to be prudent akesesam no doors. But I hope say this is so munya akonya na omo so mo ma me same. What is the point? You get me? Mo ma me same.
And this
one more can say ya ebedu ho na ebibi foforo. Ebedu okra mpo no ufi show bi kra we bi kra yi say we minister o frɛ no kra wonye den. Won fa o ma na fine.
But me no me frɛ no amfa enya me ya because me no ni business bia.
But
just do the right thing.
There be boy say wo kyerɛ no kwan. Say dey ya wo ye chia. Ebi kura wo nti. That is why the problem is so. Ye sorry edin bi na de toto ye ho so no honorable. Na nipa na ye kontom. Sa business class in ye si etwam. Say before wo be ba na wo mfa business class enya de wo be ye minister say to business class ma otinem.
Because say no be send me message. You say I bought okay, so let me be sure. NUGL GEL drone Niger
for gas.
Okay. For my sister who has ulcer at 65 Ghana cedis. Viral blood tonic 25, cough mixture 45, cereal drink 30 cedis. Drugs are now expensive.
It used to be 25, maybe numbi.
Really?
Yes, now are you cramp?
Yes,
There 25 cedis.
And now 65.
Now 65.
And the Ghana have be a winning sister. Only scan now ya will be.
And so Kabube would call win your good care. The care is not good. All your crowd that for Munyam Panaso.
And answer, I send me a buy, I almost will be a Imagine hospital. Oh, yeah, let me share video. No, Colani Swan, a banner was what kind of nurses for no question.
Tata Magena Hospital.
Well, we empower the politics and
it seems that the current system is getting harder and tougher.
You see, every day. You can. What I am feeling is phobia. Is as if the president are checking out.
Many about my main first being Kai was see, and I said, but by me, I can't sing. Or say, or no, bar, or beko, Sagana for 2 man, or be pre second term, into obey accountable to Ghanaians for re election. Now, your mama bar, or no dear, or beko 1 term of paint or bar or baby de PBR. Say, no ma air cost to Siciano, a kufu do neba umia abai. About
me, sometimes or Casa as if I see me being shamed. I
didn't make us say
because we also betray E-levy. Chum says here because E-levy create nuisance tax. Muka say either E-levy or IMF. Say you call IMF. The other number that's what E-levy. Oh, government mo. We say me ba me she and look at the kume me she excavator. I see actually saying.
Obesini say about Onyade on Shibu.
I see actually saying.
Some one to man do obesini say.
Bobie if she no crowd him say a hiding of evidence.
Yeah.
Because excavator no which no yi motherboard no hwehwe a friend is a chassis number never code DVL. It will tell you who the owner of the excavator is. Se nipa no current you, se nipa no to you. E betimi am well lead to nipa na excavator near. I don't know much no.
Say omo dia.
Yes, omo dia. Is it they are just hiding evidence?
And almost no cry, almost 2 almost
yes.
No more keep. Just I did be our
I am so surprised His Excellency Bawumi. Oko kan na nkrofo yi ye. Ade wote ho. Ye tua. Twemuma esesi ya ne ho ntoye. O se jisi ya ntwan. Unkan bi. Unkan bi o. Christian by day, Muslim by night.
Oba power no be can be.
Onkan bi nti ye kwaya na ye ba unipa wo power ni sese wo kasa te se de uni power no asif se de na do ye bia de wo de ono na nya adwene.
That is where my problem is.
Now baba be start to be bia
I don't say a scam
na nya scam say and na do so be ka je say bibia ye mfa ngu ne so. He's responsible for everything. Can you imagine this? Munya the cabinet mu take decision, economic management team. Also with their take responsibility. I am telling you, economic management team chairman, who team will be bia obey bia no that team no most of your team members are in cabinet. Cabinet near approvals. The vice president has a lot of power. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama or your vice president on and chair cabinet. Once in a while, na be who say His Excellency at a mill so crab a chair. Those days in Bibi Banes, ye phrase and Kwanko answer question, but corner net yakunyum. So what are you talking about? So we meet me TB that is the first time I meet TB. Maybe once you are doing the elections, I win you need we are running mate. But immediately that's onokra running mate or minu ne to Mricano. Won't baby I'm so baby was a running they are qualified mate and was a running mate. Into menu na echo. And your crowd won't be mature, would you not mention ye near to me side by side? Police Nika said, this is my mate. I want any panel the num. Ukuno Yakaso, your mate, our known and num. Into there is no way I will Bahumiano. We are different from Nipan. Also, so you are in the middle of all these policies. Then there's a see to me who you because say Yako Twaba Manwa. Yahuchi obey Jania Jai. Because economy Pascal no Janico digitalization. Nipa bi say no onye credible untimi mfa wani enye de ento no so why political the friend saying concern onka no kore nti wudi wani to no so untimi mfa wuti ento no so wudi wuti to no so a okomu bebu
na obi sending me a bia me person ye di twato. The person is just asking that yes, we have been talking about bad economy. We have raised issues about the fact that digitalization cannot substitute good economy. But nobody is coming out with solutions. Those who are talking about 24-hour economy are not giving us better and further particulars to show that, okay, look, from here you be move yakwa, from here you be move yakwa. That's what the person just said.
No, but me as 24-hour economy no omunya t-shirt and a cap on the no omuchirim a very good your friend is an economic strategy, because then the economy will run 24 hours. I will be a bit me aye den enya adwuma aye obi hwe me de bia me de my example say bibi to say passport. Say me call passport office, say me call akwaje me passport. Na time I re me about 4:30 means me nkwaje say the next day. And I me documentation before export. Next a document no time I remember to traffic ma. Because it say office no close 5 o'clock no, maybe customs office, free zones, GIPC, a close 5 o'clock no. Means me enya den enkonko yi me but I run it 24 hours makes me call 7 o'clock even it will even reduce traffic. Inti SSC etimi to ye boya no mo ke kan say watch nkwa the 24-hour economy your friend is a public sector wom, private sector wom, two no run concurrently. Because private sector need depends on the public sector to run. In the 24-hour economy, pharmacy, the last time say pa anajubi me asthma can ho na me hu me pump me ho che me sa pharmacy bi wo me area ho ti me call net na me google ye na me hu so mo ye adwuma nti ahwa na me two car na me call na me kokotoye. And no, and then it's 24 hours.
So just assuming say Bibia said anywhere.
Yes, Bibia said anywhere. And can I join? Yes, and can met so sana they are genuineness and then the Psalms and Empire boss at the Bechinama Hospital. But I was able to get an inhaler. So I say, this is how good a 24-hour economy is here. But at the near my brain now, as I say, security ye juma, as a lighting system ye juma, as I say, transportation ye juma. Otemasi sa niema we nyina communication ye adwuma. Intine osese nipa ye comfortable to walk around. When you go to Dubai, lights or 24 hours, shops or 24 hours. Utimi ko baby a wo pese o 24 hours. The transportation is making sure say Uber ni is safe, digital transportation, taxis, trains, buses. Nina, it comes in tandem as a package.
All right, so that's it. Live at Accra 100.5. Aja, family, cost of living.
Yo, where there?
Haja, yeah, and ye can and ne abraba, ye can abrabo moon semwa. Enya better, sir. Sir, Mammy Picket, me next winner. Hello, Mammy. Hey, Papa. Oh. That's to say. Afa. Afa say. Kai. Allah woyo. Afa no phone. Yamin Shao. All right, so that's it. And I check thousands this 500 CMG scratcher there. Dial *413# and choose your options. 2 Accra FM. Now Edward Shas here. We won't say the workers now them kumkrum. And no be 10 million a coffee cake. Man for the 500. Haja, so for a year, we are talking about a certain emu 2008 on catches a show was sitting them netwaba. Haja family.
Yo, me that's it. Let me say me PC. BA wa testing me sa me chia will be brave. Me who say who boy juma.
Constituency be.
As soon as enough.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh boy juma papa.
Okay.
Alaji Collins da oda ono so mechia no e ol my back na Dr. Eric Opoku ono so mechia bebre me boss me main woman organizer Charity Gardener Michelle Nenumre. You Bobie, where there and one can say show was sitting in a tuaba.
Yeah.
Show was sitting in a tuaba. Na me dear Massamin say, yeah, my organ hano. Yan sort of waka. Na say, I'm sorry. I be three suit said, and now be 3 sweet. Yeah, man, no, yenny a tiffy. Yenny a share ma. Bema no so sorry. The only botomuno and obey yama war.
Yeah.
So I shall have been no crown of the Natari Begune Coichi or Becca Samara, dear, why have been when I janajo. When I know Colano fee. And to Miss Lagana for my say. Sabre come one wishes heat free as I see so. A ray mu, a which with the Sikaku Jomoa will be on with the auto. If he says, I know corners away a beer 5 cities, I dare bet you becon so namiton 5 cities, 10 cities. I say, Yaku don't know me and Becca say, yet is a castle comedy.
Yeah, this is a
comedy.
I only when sorry, be a year, is it jabbing? Almost $1 million per constituency in jabbing the only toilet.
When you didn't make cranny a toilet. I saw toilet some look at Omunya cranny and na Diana cry in your bini. More by Nagarebuana say, Nagaro loca, 5 cities. And let Galeo Roca 60 cities, maybe 70 cities.
Oh, I get it.
Men am coming to the world. Ufri have Bisana for your market in a Bisano.
From say
5 cities to 60 cities.
Gario
Loca. Gario. Muruno. When you capa Muruno. Some media ya woman Asantman Pozongo. Oh, okay. And we zongo boy.
Penny Yarufi.
Yo.
Muru.
Enti no se wo hwese de o man mu kwana se wo ye oba wo ye bema wo ye ababunu na wo tie man mu ha mesre wo se sankrofo mu ye nadafo nkontompo ensem mo be ka kire yen a mu tuhu koto abama wo mu no enne hwede akowie yen aho kire
5 cities to 65.
Yes. Aho kire ye o man mu Bobie na nsem trofo no so mu bia mo ayen se wo hwe endis impresso se bia bibi nkoye na echi a the way a muka because muka sa amanfo tie pa enne nsantofo ni bi no se sika na o magigi o se dan yo se suro no mu suro se o monka no kore enne wo no obi nam na se utika mu kura na se bia nipa na aja be ne dan na no nipa no ho ya menwanwa misintimi bi se obi se ntu ko market na no ne ne de ka bia wo ba bia mefa bia na ono apeja ba ai Haden, you bet so munyansa, obi wa mesa abano kra me nkoto me se kotuti a wo mu. Said ye drew obi so no. Na mo se anya na mo kotuti a no. Bo modi ana kwa no kotuti na hate ha na aka se. Said ye amambo ni ko nya ho kire o man mu ni nti no nto aba. Eno na emoa wa nto a we mu na ne nkrofo na besa sora be ye anom de awiem. Enti mesre kana fo ye ho kire ye ne mo nkoyie. Wo sora wo si free SHS. E wo hefa Aju wa uba nko bi. Na be hu say free. Me last one no ko school kuma se. Aje me ye aduane free ha. E di si bus me de koma me ba no.
Really?
Me na me kam kire wo. Ma ye fasting na me kasa. Me nti bi ntwantro nyame anu mu da. Na me kwa we dia na be sa no asan frɛ me. Me busuafo kuma se bi wo ha me so me send usika. Eno se de dwom city no send ni pa sika wa ha no. Me na me ko dwom na ama ne me wa ha me pa. If you say be a walk no price I would call and maybe a double bear 9.
Me am first time discuss more be a musan and out on sense. Say, and we out on say. I also be out on said that Ubu Sabusem.
Shafast your room, we are doya 9 cremo for your fasting my yano. Untim, as what Sibay 60%. Swat pa. If it's okay, sit your bag of war, or share milk. Near my 700 cities.
Sugar.
Yes. I didn't 60 cities. That time. 700 cities. And 700 cities. And so when you gun and even catch will say. And I'm so when you go baby, yes. 700.
But I'm saying that I'm who yes, I'm to be me to Toby Accra to
Mama for
Ramadan. 700.
Eh, I got a few more bread.
Yeah, bread.
I got a few more bread.
Yebra pa humete. That's why I say ye.
Because 700 you buy like
$10 a cry saying. What $10?
7 times 7.
Amania ye no and yet sugar no kwana beto. Ubeto mo kaka ho. Ubeto bi mo rice ne ne maka krabi e de aka ho.
Hey.
Enti ede my yen. Enti campaign no mesre. Enye ndisi fo nko asem na de ti o man mu sisia. Eye obi asem. Titiru ye ma no. Moma yen soro waka ne enkyire wo mu se. So o ma adwe se, o mu ba beta me ho akire yen adi sika. Ye ni tue Filipino ma saka kire se. Sika mpede de nti enya de ne na munni a. Sabato da na ma ye be bu naked ni akwa kogina wo. Efisa fi wo.
Aja mo betumi.
Yes, ye betumi. Ye ni abre. Ye ni abre papa.
Baby adri de.
Efisa se de akọ ni ahwani ya ye ma no bebre. Ye ma no bebre. Ma say bibia de chan ne petro etuma obi anka o. Obi anka eno etum na etum.
As obi abre.
Obi abre na so ye bre nye ye. Ye ka say ye bre nkrofo we sa bre ya bre na ba wo mi omo hu left and right no omo de ya wura mu ama na ya betu ye nei. Eti be se Ghana for me entra se me fa yan sam fa she jamri fam. Me enkese me je ben de be de obi ansoro waka. Wonu a wonni ka bi kire no. Ye de ya hafo ho de adwuma ye bo no ho no ye bo abo de ho Ghana aka ho. A kira amanfo fi se ye de ne koko no ana me ka. Koko yi fertilizer. His Excellency John Dramani Mpreso nipa baako timinya $300 no de agu ni mfuo so na koko na so doso price no so yes atamu to koko bag baako a wutimi to cement $5 enya sika no be de high car e de coffee and na wo $200 a cement how many
we have practical analysis.
Yes.
Oton cocoa bags.
Yes.
5
bags of cement. Cocoa bag bag.
One. It me to 5
bags of cement. Usanya scan be insisa. As had the faka. Had the co okra.
What to cocoa? What on bottle bag?
Yeah.
A bit near to. Satime.
Cement. 5 bags.
5 bags. Anya insisa faka.
Ka. Had the co okra se. And maybe says a cocoa bag back. One must somebody a con hand tro. Honorable Eriko Poku. And no kasa na no kasa no aka. Was no to price no. Oman to price na no more day. And ne cocoa bag $10 even $100 a crown. Utoa. And near my cement I na bit mato and chance I na bit mato. Ede my ye be die ye ma da che. Ma se o mine na se mummy and cano cregana for. Ede ya mummy and cano crane nya katasumu aso. Nya say de ben de be keb me nya sadeno. Enya say money and na bebre si ewu kura na eda ho a ye dada kamnam na nyame enya na yese hwemachi mu antima nhwa anka ho asem papa satam wo wontimi nko nyame nhwa wontimi mawi ase enti enka no kre MPP o ma say o man no ma na say abo ye nhwa so mo nse no nyame tia say ya ho odin ya egina ye na so yidie mesre mai wo dwom fi sa wo kwakura na otonto si ba ko na aka say o na ntosi nti ntosi mienu na 5 CDC. Sorry, I no crowd be ma ne ho ka sika. Kaka se say asan to petrol mu de. Em say free china kwa de say wo kodwom de ana say wo ka misra to me so ana te me so a e ma no bebo. Enti ye be sre Ghana fo. Ye nko to jogu fom. Say the first one na nye be fa. Yes. Ye be watch wallahi nya de de be che wo mu.
Achibe. Ye the first one na nye ya.
Ye de be fa fom.
But unfortunately, we soon me fidie keke. What's her name birthday? Mankai. After the also chia a year a ma or moha. Minim ha me faswa kai.
It's a kind of birthday message in the man and simple.
Birthday. To retired soldier. This is a happy birthday that comes with dualistic oscillation laced with enigmatic sensations to decipher and cause great thematism. I've been kind of say. My greetings to all the beautiful and eloquent ladies whose verbalistic opulence is very unique.
Oh my God. I salute you.
Babadi.
I salute you.
May the ubiquitous D&D philanthropic concomitants and the Lord trajectory.
That's right.
No, Davio, say, so one TV and I, so we're good in Paris.
Also, if I was there, I would see the Bia so send the message.
Say, Dr. Manabu was ye, Minu and Eddie. Anyway, Doc, Bonipo, I'm sorry on this matter.
Yo, Bobie. So you see,
Obia send me a message that Rocky or say, Bobie, do you know there is a shortage of high blood pressure medicine?
Nice. This is scary.
Now your call Zazili says, Allah bless you, Hajia, for me. May Allah answer all your prayers.
Amen.
Amen. But okay, so Kwame, check this. You have the pharmaceutical council say just check from their side.
There be wabo ankonka. Because what me say you be our die surgery so. And I will to be and I will Oko pharmacist 10 na say when you be a say be in system anymore because for just one medicine you can't roam the whole Accra to get one medicine. It would mean so wa call when you be and at the end say when you be now you are replacing, you are substituting with something else until be okra na no system nemfa. And this is very scary because any pressure and the Kufuado obi anya pressure and the Kufuado okofa na mo amba ye nkofo a wo musika ekoka ho the banking sector collapse no nkofo anya pressure
when the first pa na Charles Nyame eka say onipa 80 100 ewu from a year a friend say omo a omusika koka mu ewo Gokos fund nkwa na me gire chini until say Kama group of companies papa no
ebekasa
utie no also no na fefo nkokrafo a ewu are more than 800.
Wow,
can you imagine?
Omusika hey and
na wo mo enwu ye nso atiase nso wo pressure
and
it's na pressure do no bi ni ho a obewu na bi wo ho so kra sika ya totomu a wontimi ntɔ a they just came to destroy Ghana.
So money no be egumoso.
Anyway, bon problem.
Na busa masem. O say me money po.
Yeah, bon problem.
Yo. Bobie me bonne po yi. Ajia Alimatu Sadi Asule. Oye former vice chair Medina. Also chairman. Na me chia me baby nso a wetie ye Derek Ofidwansa e me constituency Asante Achem North. Asante Achem North afi we dey Chief Kofi Asamoah wo no an eko. Ye gi seat na kire MPP fo bibi. So mo mess up.
Amen.
Na aje wa kan sem ni nya me de wa ma wo sen kragu me. Me nsam nyina asa because nkofo we na say o mo aye say o mo mfa Ghana fo ho.
Oh yes.
Unse me civil society director, deputy director for the NDC. I need civil society for na organizations for na dinkita ho. Na omo civil society adwuma omo ye ne se omo ye nhwehwemu. Sa asem bi ba na omo ye ho nhwehwemu. Na omo ameki recommendations e dey ama ban no. And now say people in authority na omo are taking steps and measures to rectify things. Now being the deputy director for civil society organizations, omo ye programs na omo the invitation my MPP for omo ma
CSOs no
omo invite MPP for omo ma and na CSOs no me kotena omo program bi ase e ma me kura na me se ma bo PhD no me sua ne omo bebre omo program na se unse your civil society organizations are omo share water omo share mining omo share environmental issues omo share security omo share we Intimini omo ko share ye na metina program na se no. Omo ba ye omo be the state of Ghana Ghana's environmental issues so omo ma ye when it comes to Galamsey the state what is going on recommendations. Enti emami sua ne omo bebre a na minim. Enti say anka omo extend invitation de ma MPP for na anka omo bampo a e na omo betia and can be some of their recommendations can come over to me the BIA day. Aye, Juma. But I buy where I am not doing say. Yet, dear, ye ready see a betty. Mo can cry, more the fam, then there's who cry yenti. The more person mo can be a year, the yenti. Dear, beya, and I be. Bobie, petrol mo to tway. Then I can. Is a woman cry what platform to say media free. Is a Bobie and can be. Because what can either or mobile be plotty or baby or when be now naked pictures now more day. I bless Bobie. Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, sure. So they be all that there. Well, still will be answer. What you say? It's media for no. Obia cannot to because Obia me. Nanka over share near my cost with the Bia Ubenya will be to say. Paul, I don't watch it. Not or to one more cancer.
Paul, ye abuse you.
No better I say. No cancer. No cancer. No cancer. Because what mean? Yet to Ghana, and I did millions of cities. Echo year Christmas tree.
Or someone buy mom prosecute to no tongue.
What I say? Nanka Bobie and someone echo sweet. A yen someone can buy way a wabada yen I am shake it where be walk Emma Ghana for and come be baby. She knew sans taxes. And now what say you money in Ghana for any my dear be. May Busset here for say, Mom, you so castle. When him say we top 1 liter of fuel beer buying 20 pesos. Bobie, we are already educated.
Yeah. They know.
Every liter.
Yeah.
So we talk every liter abide 20 pesos. 20 pesos. Enti a petrol na ye tuma Accra 1 week 2 weeks near tum no. Ajo Mahama time near tuma radio stations still debating on the increase now for months no. I net the tuma as a Ghana ha media networks nyina anya adwuma no. Auto fuel at 20 pesos.
That's can on the other.
Anya been about me you should anybody talk back.
And crap.
Yet to come hwa ho kire ye wom. And net taxes, COVID tax. Media taxes nina be anya me yase COVID tax. Che COVID is care by ye muchi che di obia na na vrongo ho or maybe or contest ye can say I the COVID money no me di we me di obi answer na yes sister be ko no can be o say anka omo in decentralized industrialization no nanka ka one district one factory no and taking care of some of these things ama ebo no entumi free hand man control
products e me ye kwa no
Bobie aban we say one district one factory no wanya na dwen say obeye de abeye bibia o now it was just a slogan. How many districts out of the 275 districts and one district one factory
Ezim Bank no maguno
Bobie omo bete di ye
Ezim Bank
loans no omo de man omo aho me busa tie for me say out of the 275 and I won my dear back one and I know na a man of wisdom John Dramani Mahama His Excellency no okasa no akan o ayi o say say one district one factory adwuma no enye ye because there are some districts are bibia ni ho omo ndua bibia na bibia ni ho obetimi dia factory okro ni so what you say enti esa wo hye no ebia this area to say oba Asante Achim North the 3 Asante Achim North so Asante Achim ni nyina
me say
eye bode
me say obi ti Asante Mampon na yama no bosia say o kutwa glass
and teachers are drain na ni nyansa na ye de bu man no wo mo ni bi don na wo mo san ni tema Emma wo man no e na wo mo mu Ghana fo na wo bu yesi ejimi enti wo mo ba na wo be kan wo mo nsem bi a Ghana fo beti na ye du hwa wo ma san eja wo ma hyeda hyehye wo mo ma judicial eja wo hwe se ne wo ma hyeda ye system na I say ye na ye toto aba bi na nti ase afa kokko se le ba mi abekan ye no the autistic man no bekan.
Doc, thank you.
Bobie ye won some kan.
I know.
Ye won some kan Ghana for ma ye won some kan. And now the sika kodwo ma asa ayira. Oba, usika no better check. Next one no. And next still almost inflation about 24%. Which na there who now to near 2. And then na which na hono. Yes, my mumu sansa. Oba friend baby say I me wo kromo fa nyoma. Just about 3 days. Me to biscuit be the empo nitri fellows at the nitri bibi biscuit. Me to my sister ma me kwese omo wa wosi. Me jina ho me busa akra na say 5 cities. After say me kra ma me friend me ma me no so okofa nyoma. O friend me ma me jina ho was say man 7 cities. Me 27 cities.
2 cities abetos.
2 cities abetos. Just one pack of biscuit. Akra na we no ho ansa na me free ho.
Last time we call market
2 cities abetos so instant. Inflation call from one. One more quarter cookie or more figures. No more better better any penny. Share and now MPP communicated be new be argument to Kumasi. Was saying Mahama, worse than Baumia, and argument and say, was saying, oh, share, yeah, Mahama buy or Peja loan or Ghana's debt we no Eddie free equal 300%. And no cross Mahama bossing by any from Kwame Nkrumah pencil, any 120 something billion. Akufo-Addo page free what they about 600 billion. It's dear mass formula by na we use here.
Omo national chairman ne kan say Jimmy Sem ne kire wo.
Ana omo nyina e de nam e ka omo go so de ka.
Na o ka say.
Ana na kire Japan kan say MPP for omo Jimmy.
Go say Timo correct.
I'm telling you.
Thank you doc. Thank you so much. Live in Accra 100.5 Citizen Show. Me ba cho be me update no na yenko. Be me update no. Yes. Must be anko. Minim say na mbe ya sore. And number ya sorry na chirian de mu go dia me semese okay so my colleague go to Darko is here with me. Oto Akwaba my updates on the fuel prices, various stations, margins. Over to you, Joe Lati.
Okay. Oshe so far
use your microphone.
Mr. Oshe so far you come one mubu na diesel na eton 14 cedis akane no na diesel eton 14 cedis 49 pesos me no ka say about 14 cedis 74 pesos
na diesel
na 14 cedis 49 pesos me no ka say about 14 cedis 74 pesos
across the stations.
Yes, across the stations. Now you use Goil, Shell, any Total.
Okay.
Across. And to have margin of increment na 2%. I feel Osha petrol na 13 cedis 49 pesos. Me no can say about 14 cedis 15 pesos. Into margin of increment no 5 pesos. 5%. Bania atie for the better see because they compare in Sony and compensa ye hunu baby echo as a 2016 na ye use diesel as a case study.
Okay.
Na diesel sell at 14 cedis. Na sa 14 cedis na a whole gallon.
Okay.
Na o share liter na 0.92 US dollars. A bar na just less than 3 cedis.
Okay.
Because that time no na 4 cedis $1.
Okay.
Intin o ye calculation no. Abra in 2016 na a gallon of diesel ton at 14 cedis no and a gallon of diesel ton at 66 cedis 45 pesos.
Diesel.
Yes.
66 cedis
45 pesos. Na petrol.
Hey.
Yes. Into Usha calculation no petrol is also hovering around the same into a margin of increment na naturally say oma increasing over 500%. Kwenimpa. Kwenimpa. And it is shocking, but Commander, I think that and I'm happy say Mumubi woho because SCMA Ghana 14 maybe I say. And they be me wa actually na me catch will be say the reason why for the first time me declare baby I met to about koyebako. Unze be declare say me to amajoma.
Yeah.
Me to amajoma hama not because of free crew and I don't even care about it. Me to amajoma hama not because of oyendisi ni mention this color. But me to amajoma hama because who compare these two political parties now chase a car about John Dramani Mahama Sam. Now her external borrowings are about 54 billion Ghana cedis as compared to Nana Akufo-Addo about 500 billion Ghana cedis. Now her internally generated fund I about mumi enu sem any adwuma potin John Dramani Mahama administration any another than Akufo-Addo I mean it's so serious. Osha sa price stabilization levy already NPA for
Statement to that.
Yes, price stabilization level. If you read around it, what it tells you is say enemamu eyemra. Omu introduce price stabilization level. Say ne aban business kakra. Enemamu ye dia. Now I'm suspending price stabilization level. Me no kase omu diaba. But yemi say enemamu eyemra na. It's a didn't na ye buye na yabre so. Meanwhile, we had an administration, even though they had little. Establishing a lot of funds. And at F20, number one, John Dramani Mahama Nyansem, who say, a good day na ye to know, it be a finite, as in a bit me asa. He established and instituted what we call the Heritage Fund. Senebeya dachin chirimaba. That's a good day being put in at least they can fall on the fund. And that is visionary. Are you aware, say, Sa fund is depleted? There's fund and no pana. John Dramani Mahama, yeah. Initially, convening as far back as 12 March 2020. Not Ghana ni baby a free because the import cover under this government ain't made in 3 weeks. Say Bibia break it down. Near Casa Ghana, ya sitra away or mine and Cassantion who your import cover ain't made Ghana more than 3 weeks. So he instituted what we call the stabilization fund. Who say energy in Sensemayeding, and we know say any debate because Obianim said John Dramani Mahama and a survey the energy sector challenger war. And Obianti and John Dramani Mahama did do so by in the 80s, doom so by under Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rollins. Yeah. In the 90s, doom so I can say in the 2000s, doom so by under J. Kufo. It's John Dramani Mahama or Bobie inherited. Or how one know one did that. And Yabekaya could afford the asofo ko bomb pie. Our custom Buddha. Sad time, not John Dramani Mahama Jinabenkuma and Asujanifa. He was not there. But he told himself, say, I am responsible for it and that I'll fix it. And yes, indeed, I'll fix it do so. Car power plant, a example. Ameri, example. And even with Ameri, a cost of 510 billion, not MP before said John Dramani Mahama Bua Mino. Omukwa renegotiation. Number the Magana for 1.2 billion. Wow. And you know, I have a reason to say, and yes, yeah, Kotwa Badia, Esia Tuma John Dramani Mahama, because to a and yeah, look at the liter of fuel, baby Edru. The same people swa Omutisui and the different no baby campaign. It would the only agony. They be an Ebeka Sebi Jimmy. Because the more Otuman Krofua a boo Jimmy for no, the more no because why Jimmy Sam Sebi. Wow. And it's painful. Commander, oh yeah, problem and crofo come. Na baby I drew near something to full musaya. Ubizasi akwana seba. Very, very painful. Very, very, very painful. So then you must make a stake. Say ene metwa way, metwa ma bi. Na yen too because trauma NDC. Yen too because ye trauma MPP. Ye din crofo mienu na esi ho. Ani ya mo mienu adwuma. Won nyina Ghana for. Saba ko ye chini. Anasa sabi ba ko ye tani. Won nyina Ghana for. No bisa ho say wo Ghana ni no a wa man crofo mienu we adwuma no. Wo mom sika. Wo sanka so mo fa odin ko bobisia. Adwuma ben ana John Dramani Mahama bi ene na administration ye. Adwuma ben na Kufa do ne ba hom ye bi ye. Wo de seniama wetin senia ania before you cast your vote.
Okay, so which means Sesia no yanhwe no mu say it's likely say commercial drivers better to omo.
It's likely. It's likely because and even with commercial drivers no they've been very charitable. Because remember when Mesa come to tum. Omuntumwa, omeso mutuma na Ghana fools. But yama Ghana fools who say some tumwa. We should not bastardize them. You know Musu. Because almost to school fees. Almost back on Maufi. Most of the times, you know, say commercial drivers, so much say almost two can say lorry fare moi. Now say Ghana for Edja. That be na yan two petrol moi and come back. Yan two petrol moi and can trotro drive on two.
And now a man for raising messages, baby, many man for raising concerns about Enro Ebo medication. Medication. Obi sending me a message. Let me check if I can get it back here. All right. So the person says, I've read it earlier, but for clarity purposes, I bought new gel for my sister who has ulcer at 65 Ghana cedis. And this medicine, according to Nanaya Jantuanum, now almost say 25 Ghana cedis. Yes. Viral blood tonic, 25 Ghana cedis. Cough mixture, 45. Cereal drink, 30 cedis. But I am very particular with medication. A drug onipa beto. Anom.
Nyenta mesren. Abra minya accident no a drug meto na for 350 cedis. Enya duro bia nso. A drug bia nka aka no benya no 150 cedis. Nya na for 350 Ghana cedis.
Really?
And unim nyomo ye. Ni ane bo ade no. Health insurance in cover na ya twara ma and they will show you baby as all koto no.
The enable thing, no.
Yeah, but and minimum what follow zipline issue no, which also is health related.
Yes.
Man commander. Minimum say na janto na kan ya say they create supporting system. Na omwa kriti na omwa achedi. Obekom na ne oma contract no percentage say do so memedru no eboa yeden. Enya hanum ne yewo. Ano urajima menu edura na ye turn be $10 per dose, if not $9 per dose during COVID-19 time. What the man Ghana for $19 per dose? Yebisa no see he was not thinking right. But I'm not surprised say or say he was not thinking right because he was that person or Kokoda University of Ghana Medical Center, sa hospital for Fefena John Dramani Mahama see no. Yebisa no sade no call no or say no jena home. Because in his mind, you know, that beautiful edifice, Adan Hotel. So if such a person catch us say he was not thinking right, I'm not surprised. If a home minister, commander, to meet your dry $9, amount $19, also kwa koto drew 65 cities are complaining. You can't complain because Crawfonwa you're making it.
Minister create child.
Now minister create child. Now the hospital no child. Send you ODH no. Ocean di kan nantie. And let's add this zipline thing. Because zipline ne buy no. Omo be catch there and say a private sector na be support. And if you check as far back as 2018 your hands are
I'm say taxpayers money no more there.
And I am learning say about 80 million Ghana cedis has been paid so far.
Yeah, gone. Omodi.
And in the agreement, you know, take and pay clause. Meanwhile, no make catch the parliament. I beg your pardon. Take or pay clause. Meanwhile, make catch the parliament say that clause in him. If who study the Rwanda,
they just decided to beat the system and steal from us. That's all.
But
my many David in Komomra. David Agbado ye PRO Concerned Drivers Association. Dave.
Bobie.
Boko there.
Boko ben said anya boko sa Bobie.
Yeah.
I
didn't ya.
The NT anya boko ne say sisi petrol ntumu no. Omubu no my thought. Enura nko atwa mu. O ma to petrol. Enne amene wo kasei. Wo sa kogwela asase san. They say ye hu de ekọ ewo ye sector ha. To say the Munkomobi Amudi no. I don't know whether Omo Amuwo NPA ni Petroleum Ministry no. I don't know whether they are thinking right or they are not thinking right. Because in the window no, Omutu Fuemu once say a 15th fra, no matter to 15th. But they say no, Omutu mu first, second, and third. Ye bien why here.
So, right now, what is the way forward?
Meaning, the way forward, and they say, where the you be an inconvenience you say the money is inconvenience. Yes, so you better attend to by 20%. But at Dano, and as you see, you mean to engineer so and Casse.
David Agbado, more Saturday way, more and back and forth, sir. Ye betum, ye yantum, na ebinum atutum. It creates a whole lot of problems in the system.
Bobie no press. And some are Canadian. If I won't be brave, but we know and quiet say Najum and Asem because many will say, and then Anopa and a young yam penny for I GPI chief one. Omumu air train agency to say near Kosun Yehuana. Into quickly, young as a echo pumps no so, echo share. And into we know, young Cocasa echo 2 lorry femu, Emma GPI 2 and Trinity. Omo no more prompt here. Into say, yeah, in conjunction with Omo. Into me, sure say, we
Oh, okay. So GPRT for to they are upset with the prices.
Exactly so.
Are there is a more year there because it seems a two each other.
Minia, idea we yene omwaka. Say idea we a two better. Sometimes I will do no so long. Say omwaka no more you start listening imagine to you are. The map price say a cost it won't reflect much at the ATV. Yeah, say price stabilization and recovery, price stabilization and recovery maybe. And on 45%. I will liter gas room. And a liter gallon should be 4.5. If you multiply 4.5 no, by 45% worth in Israel, and you can and we have one component. And so what about sanitation and pollution? If you are what's I call your friend who are maximum margin, that the 2 ladies now, yes, you do on you are. Can come on and waiting okay,
but said last time my money your friend is a transport minister Shani, you discuss all these things and based on that the more train more decision to increase a year lot of an assign
Minia and no a part of it. But it did not a woman to palm and sanitation the other time, you know. The emu every tax now almost the bar
oh okay. Oh okay.
Mission levy you say and no and a deep marketing.
The answer one him that way.
Minia, many will continue. In she move up one. Consent with him. GPI to fruit to a position. If you move there, we are one sector. But a people Monday, name him, near the finance one. Abba.
All right, that's baby. All right, so Otu, now this is where yes, you are talking about zip line issues, but the driver associations decided to say more be increase on lower fare.
And I think is that maybe I support them. Those were the times it drew say you're too full. Now say commercial drivers, you know say one more 2 more na ye kasa. You see, it has moved from a mirage to reality. You see, an SCTS say a cause and effect. Ansana or driver in the two ne lorry fame. Na ya two petrol be mwansa. Ansana or driver in the two ne lorry fame. Ne ya two this be mwansa. They don't just get up. Huh? They don't just get up and increase it in this country. But most often they are not. You know, you see, sir, as a young citizen, ne ya kwako tie abayachi against drivers almost to school fees. Against drivers, one so a boy and ask yourself, so we are driving.
But Otto, I am no,
but the more I say, now, commander, and we are trot, I mean, you was commander, we are trot driver. O drive it 37, a concept. Ya two fuemu. O my school fees, a costro. Ya two. A cohometrasa costro. Ya two. Ya two be BMO. But I be our salary in costro. Okay, you say Abia. List to send and call it. Are you telling me, say, Omema Abano and Yamu Niperenim? Because oh sorry, Rebecca, so we are anti-government. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Those were the times I think we have been unfair to drivers in this country. We have been very unfair to drivers in this country. Because I'm sorry, hey, journalist for near the Anwatum. I'm sorry, a journalist for near the Anwatum.
Is that the case?
We must fire the government.
They have also been unfair to themselves.
No, you see, some have been unfair to themselves because some of them have been in bed with government.
So once you know, say, Unia is in bed with government now, ono kwa no akogya ne to kofo no ne yire ne makodia ya tufu emu ama na kosoro awokwa awunya bibia nkwa odun sahye obotoma na oboto ne to ate no na uja o car ni si onom 2-3 days na any a combat me the any nyina enter fie na this
nationwide strike
yeah of all drivers, tanker drivers, one-way drivers.
But room they are yard. So what?
All right, so let me just work on this thing quickly. I don't know why. Sisi Misosa, many Joe Fifi, my executive secretary, Pharmaceutical Importers, Exporters, and Wholesalers Association of Ghana. Uncle Joe, Akwaba.
Yeah.
Boko dear. Uncle Joe, I don't know, but the friend no. Next, say we need to talk about enroll ebo in the system. Me boss ne obia send me no gel from 25 cedis to 65 cedis. Other medicines, and that crown obi catch them say BP enroll crowd so and why den kakra. That one I don't know, but in say nyawa oba boye and say by for false information. And to Belgium, but in the first place, Mamim Busa, is it true, say, BP in Rwanda?
Okay, me da say. Me share with you for so.
Omojoso, Uncle Joe.
Sir, a drug bobe no. It's difficult to conclude, say, a drug one particular drug any hormone and any system no more. So it will depend on Faku and Nipano Ekoye. Of course, if ABR say of course most of the deep in Bruno is on NHIS. And you know say ABR Nipano Omutrono as say NHIS back over. And I say be Omokoena as at that time the facility no Oma running out there. Then the person will be asked to go and buy it out of pocket from a pharmacy. So for now, it be difficult for me to say be a BP in iodine.
Okay. Not just from Momo's side, no money any information be to that effect.
No, BP in
okay. Now, obi the better a Facebook page. Now, I'm person making sure so we don't put false information out there.
Well, we say BP in no. You need one brand.
Okay.
Say Diana Nipano near the Natusono. Say I'm not the Pino, say Nifidipino, say whichever no Ebia Nona or Koya own yebi. But it doesn't mean that Bipindro in general no a shortage.
Okay, Uncle Joe, fine. That's okay. But let's deal with a year prices of a year medicine. A month for of late they are complaining. Minim say why a dealer you be boy na yat exactly what is happening. Uncle Joe.
So what is happening is that I believe that you've been following happenings in the pharma sector. And over time, we keep on stressing and reiterating say cost of doing business, across, especially importing Bruno, import duties, across. So, for example, in fact, and then Ansah, and I remember be sending me the invoice. The same content, the same 20-feet container, which are 32,000 cedis, just about a year and a half ago. As we speak, last week, the same content, we could share 150,000 cedis.
Hey, Uncle Joe.
Yes.
From 32,000 cedis just 1.5 years ago.
Yes.
And the same person is doing
150,000, yes.
God of heavens.
So it should tell you the times in which we are. Sir, a businessman, first and foremost, we compare credit and they are credit. And to say about not you can say clearing duties, it was right. It adds to the cost of the business. Now the baby, the person will also push it onto the final consumer. In fact, I must stress, say over time, I can't say cost ni be look around, we absorb them. Senke Bani say ye piano onto the final consumer. And can do no
okay, so what are some of the costs I'm more absorbing?
Oh, like I'm telling you, sir, Obia import duty a balloon from 32,000 to 150,000. Say no, not 10 cities, sir. Not just say it should be telling around almost 50 cities. But I'm not sure that somebody will just increase the prices from 10 cities to 50 cities. And you know, or try to manage it. Or managing the Accra, every year they are 30 something cities. And that's what I meant. And import duty in Kwabena a year cost. Utility bills. Utility bills. See, who pharmacy and I say who say I say who saw AC Bakwa. You know what I'm talking about. And because to maintain cold chain, most of our cold rooms and our wholesales, just to maintain the cold chain. And you know, about the sana, so you should just imagine who are used to domestic AC. You should know how much we are paying at the end of the month.
And you better.
So all these add to the cost of doing business.
But Uncle Joe, at least minimum say enro mwajuma no moje inipankwa. You don't look at any panier Kenya na say oyo hiani. Money central government no one sasu die. Money central government na din komo say look, baby adene keka because Uncle Joe who Accra ha. Said ya me free asante mampon Accra bi ase no minimum said definitely also village. And village hono who abusuafo mo to aduro. So whatever happens no the ripple effect na bi ko ye abusuafo so. Enti Akiljo won said that be ya dey be mo abusuani ho akere no. But more try some money central government be din come say look, this is the situation, this is what is going on. And the ripple effect no bed na consumers no so na hye. More this ankomo no.
Oh, nkita India they are ongoing. They be this nkita and we happen to be in a certain meeting for some reasons I wouldn't want to disclose, but we are trying to find ways of ensuring that some of these costs could be curtailed. But as we speak now, no, be found, and some of them is beyond our control. So we just have to, because you are here now. No, Omicron so almost cannot meet me at Omicron because of cost. Now, you have to do no background. I say, I just say, being system, no Chris comes now. So we try to manage the situation by ensuring that the few that we can bring in, we bring in for the survival of our health system.
But your local pharmaceutical industry, no, how is it going?
In terms of the manufacturers, no?
Yes.
Oh, I speak for importers and wholesalers. However, so I cannot really speak to issues, no. But some of the issues, no. Of course.
Yeah, I'm just interested in their production. Say, production, no, because say local industry, no, so manu muswa. At least more the be kanwa. Ebeya ikakrama no bo aba from because Uncle Joe adding.
What was that?
Fifi adding pa.
Cost. This is the American. We are manufacturer, we are importer, we are light bill. We are manufacturer, we are wine, auto, water bill. Oka be say, I'm what maintaining. And Oka also can answer wherever you service your car. You know, all these things add to the cost. Well, what I say, you know, the same issues now, yes, and of course, cost of credit. Cost of credit. To see how you apply our bank, say a loan, the same terms normally other sectors. It's the same terms they give to yes, I offer my industry. However, we are operating in a kind of say key and sensitive sector anchor. You hear certain privileges be well, but we for now we've not gotten it. So until we get there, no, we have to manage the few that we have. That's the issue. That's the issue.
Which means over the years, but policies in favor more business.
Policies maybe and don't million brackets. Policy maybe on my bar. What to say? 2021 or 2020 no. About this or the benchmark discount to be by Anna. Ukrainian money bar discount to be. We enjoy certain discounts. And this period no, and draw no one year moderate kaka. But that discount last 2 years, a year or so, we've had to come back to the normal way. No, each year the full bill. So policies no, it be a plus or minus a work kaka. But affordable. We want to get a situation where access to medicine in the first place should be easy and then highly affordable or easily affordable. That's what we want to get to.
Uncle Joe, all right, so that's it. Let's come back to the studio. Members, unfortunately, the town here, so but not many our floor
increment.
Yeah,
from 32,000 to 150,000.
Yeah,
it's
20 footer.
It's 368.75%.
370% approximately.
Wow, 360.
But some say you don't do some rough. Not passport. No, you say 900 cities. You see, 100 cities here 500%. 500% increment.
No, you say
900 cities. Okay, per passport.
And I'm looking 500.
500. And then 100 yen.
100
cities.
And 150 yen. They say 700. No, could you to a black cassette here? Yenya. The majority MPs in who do they represent?
So to our farmer world, you know, this is the situation.
No,
minim if you know about them, then you may decide not to come so a drone crowd top.
Yeah,
a drone crowd.
Me drew cry. Ya trauma me no. My chin say me nyebi. Obi a menya accident. Say me nye no. And you say me kreska. But say me nye drone bi. So you ko big hospitals cry a drone ho. Na you can say dress short. Hey, ma make us say baby blow mind. Say opim so eboa hill or Confanoche hospital. Sabi abaye no enye nyansa. Ana opim so say e wom sa ha no na munya mu vote nyina. Ba mo nwe me ho, me ni problem. Na o makra tiles aba. Muso mu mekia tax e cost 17 billion. Mo yare ana.
Anya na ba o mi aso betua no.
Dabi oba why would you and you know say eno cry massage. No, no,
why must it be so?
Why must it be so? Why not Confanoche? Opim Sonaka said the Confanoche. Who's on make your taxes? On 10 containers.
He's trying to use that to.
But does it make sense?
Buy votes.
A psychological.
So, Fred Jusso.
I offer Jusso.
One of Fridges.
Now, you're basing
a
Jusso also.
I'll say Nebusian for every Jusso.
Na wale
o maame efriju so no maame ko du wale no okosi o papa na o papa no ton besen
encho be free micro matchim si no
na ye besi na dweso so
now this is the situation now in Robo. We are talking about fuel. Ghana Police Service.
There is GRA.
GRA, okay. Okay.
Kwabena chinan me breaking news me no ama ene de menka ena
wo makoyo
o mayo ena
some catch me ntwa no me ni obi di nkomo also Ghana asem wo ho ba asman suro na msi adai o si acha 3 days MVP ni be kwa ko wi ade asem wo di ade twa anyway Hey, your brother, I'm here. Most.
Oh, Daddy. I don't even like to discuss.
He said, what credit you should not be worried.
Moral issues.
We had the
you say also on Jenny did be the only country.
We go. We had the
so why should not be worried?
No, but so Obi Kunu no be reason with Mayana. It's not nice. That's what minimum. That's what I've heard. Ekoye Obi Kunu. Obi yire enya de papa. Obama ochesu obi yire. Oba ochesu obi kunu.
Obi yire I have a problem. But obi kunu I have no problem.
Let's go on. Maybe I have problem with those things. Obi ochesu obi kunu obi yire. I mean it's evil. I don't entertain those
things. Obi yire dey evil obi kunu na ebeka ho.
Kunu no enyo.
I want to ochesu. Maybe the Obi chasing you have a best. Obi chasing you have a best. But me dem worry mum. Me dem worry.
Ena Kwabena Electoral Commission for so ya dey bia no so ehu papa. Enu so e kire be ka ho asem. But mesre we should just brace ourselves. We don't have a president. We don't think say bia o minister for health and I say bia o minister bia or be yen hihye bia ma impuntu aba wasetenem e free prayer ye womu yi ekopem bra ye koto aba. Don't ever think. Don't think say even when there is a way of getting it done rightly omo be ye ne so omo be ye mpo it will not be for the reason say omo pese omo ye, it will be for the purposes of elections. Senebeya or the bedada wo. Kwabena ene na me tie baumia old tape bi. Na oka sika hodo a Jomahama waje o kire se hano etete no se Jomahama no maji se sika no bebrebe no na omuntimi enfa bibi papa bi an kire se sika ne dia ya ade we ana we. But Kwabena, so we share in praying kujo mukrum brofu. Praying baby omudia baby drua. Eni kwan say we ga nani a. I just don't want us to think say there is no hope. Yes, we can find hope in this government. I know it's out. But our hope cannot be lost on Obitise Mahama because the worst performance cannot even be their best. Baby, John Mahama Osima Anya de Sinto Baha Ekufado cannot even attain that. And
you don't even do that comparison.
Yes, a non-start Accra. So, made a message say a drop wire ding. Bibia boy ding. President Kufo and I could 2000 elections. Or can say she was sitting them never to a bapa. Say so she was sitting them more. Who MPP Nina? Oh sorry, what post to Bawumia post to. Where the many Ansah Anel Kano or ye oba na or bema Inshraba Anel Kano or your bar na bema.
Oh no why?
We are no oba me Facebook one by ye akechebi o. Na almost sorry omo post to Bawumia no mu post to no mu yese no. Imagine say wabusu apani we call the creche. Na sebi yese pe obi mani medina dia. Obi a wabo asesa sei wa brabom. Hwe na nkuntabu a ode ba abam na ode ba. Na hwe ene ba bia ode dollar akogina. Wodi say dollar ko 14.
15 and 14.
But I don't know yen kire mu say the India dollar
bank you know 14.3 something. Interbank and 14.3 something.
Let's do.
Black bank 15.
I just say me market.
What catch cry?
No, but let me say yen kire mu say because ye defer ye car AC piano. And a dollar 14 cities. Sanka 15
to
okay 70 your data.
And can you Quebeco
Kwabena dollar 20.
Oh, etino say no ena obi oyare bia no mo me man pai bon so ntimi en na akom kyerɛ bebrebe ne nso ɛyɛ a montwa so kakra kom de pii so out me yare enti wo de mo me anyere yɛ ho ne yɛnkeka yɛ ho yɛnso so yɛ mu ho ma bia na sɛbio wo bi nso so na wo nua ni bia ɛyɛ aka wo nua na sɛbio enkwan de ɔho obi wɔ hɔ a wo bi but ni refi sɛ papa yɛ wo wiase mo yɛ mo aboa yɛ ho yɛnso so yɛ mu ho na MPs ni so mo brɛ enye da bia na akwa obenya bia ma wa wo de mo me enya ne kakra bosome nsia nkonso nim ho no ne nwotwe mu de ya na ya wie na ɛhɔ no ɛna sɛbio mpanifo se ani bra soja ɛho ya mfa nkoden ankɔgye tumi na mfiri abayi dom ne akabrikyerefo yi hɔ a na sɛ yɛsa betena ye ABC mu a ebi a wadwen yɛ wo sɛ wo yɛ ebi a constituency executive wo wunti obi kura bu afu empese obeto aba no sabre na nipa no ankoto aba no ahokyere ne ba enye constituency executive no na obehwe no aka sɛ onu nti na mankoto aba me ho kyere me mesre obi anya bibia ekoso bia manenka so wakoji obi ge nti obi so on to aba jano na manenko ne ba bi
na wakoji obi boy
wakoji obi boy ne de munye no wokukwa mu obi ehu
no ye beka ho
wo problem with obi a o chase obi re but only problem oba o chase obi kunu
say
men are polygamous
sana nyambo mema
by women
endogamous no yen tan hia oba ba ko pene ma so aye biba no kra no men money din onu edim ne ho
sadia mi system ba mama pa ne heavy akwantu mama a eya na mo gumani mu asesa mo me pai bo ayekwa
obi anya national executives nso a omo aye omo ho akwadwofo a omo sori a instead se omo bekọ akoye adwuma omo twa photo sa se mo pe photo adwuma ya ayi sami photo kura ojai photo twa ebe ye chairman ohun munyai photo ni twa na monkọ adwuma munyire mo ho nya adwuma mo me nyina all hands on deck, all shoulders to the wheel na yanyire ya ho tumi no se nyame anya ya adom am ya anyi tumi na sa ho kire we yeso awo we are the tip of the iceberg ba omia wa bon che Akufo-Addo
we ye criminal
we say Akufo che Akufo-Addo we ye if we say Akufo-Addo is worse, Baumia is twice that worse. One credit on Minister be Rieska Baumia ko Kobeka se fakwasi akọ because onu ye MPP ni Ansah na Baumia oba. Omo mu piapia Baumia ni nyina, that is the reason. Fani say bi akwabre Japan na bi yakọ appoint na oba bi. Na when say Baumia se okwa akotia akwabre Japan. Those are the people omaka omutia bon they just want the power to corrupt themselves, to steal, and then to rip all of us off. They have nothing good to offer. So Baumia will be to offer, and Kobe offer within this time, just so that people will say he has made a magic. Now, say he is doing everything. The appointments they are doing it in his name. They are doing it for him. Everything that is being done between now and December is for Baumia. And you know, so say all hope cannot be lost on us when we have John Mahama, the next leader of this country. All hope is not lost. But Kwabena, we will breaking news. But to tell you, the first thing that I will say is, Mameno, when you say we need certificate. We need certificate.
Producer Kwame Kwache a birthday me chief producer ne birthday
producer
ti mesremo
achina Kwame Kwache
birthday we dey
Kwame
mesremo we dey mamu friend this MPP nko ho we ye this new MPP new
we ye sofo we ye malamu
pacho bafi we him for MP
Befi.
Price
so. Ana.
Dabi New Jabi.
New Jabi MP. Befi.
Hey, go pick it.
Wakwala na edi ni birthday o kwam kwache. Befi.
We dey mama friend PPNDs in Kongo.
We dey mama kwabe kwache kra no. Woni mo na ye 2016 campaign na mo dey share ni. Wa hu ko ni a oye this leader. Just
ko ni be NDC na bibi na esi.
Let us dey abre.
That no one friend. I say now watching it pana.
Can you imagine?
All right, so that's it. Happy birthday in advance, Kwame Kwache, Chief Executive Producer for the Citizen Show. All right, so Top Choco, if I try over being far, I hear bread more.